The Dark Carnival.
The Dark Carnival. Hello, everybody, and welcome one and all. I hope everyone's doing well. Hello. We're doing a bit of a just chat before we go straight into Helldivers. I hope everyone's chilling, and I hope everyone's having a good day. Say hello, Ray.
Hello.
You've been helloed by the cat.
Meow.
That I don't think that helps. Wait, everything's been posted. Everyone should know. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I have a Mountain Dew and I have a Pepsi, and we're building the space station tonight because tonight we have hopefully the last planet to defend on Helldivers to actually finish the space station. I really hope that's it because I really want to see this damn space station. I want to see the space station.
I feel like we're gonna have a long night, my friend.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a long night unless like 45,000 people are on like Helldivers doing that one planet. I don't think it's going to be, I don't think it's gonna be like today. We're gonna like finish it, but I do want to try and finish it, or at least help out. Hello, Miyu. How's it going? How is the bread dog?
Hello.
What's your employee / snow leopard has arrived. Hello, Gothic. And the Miyu's now dancing. The Miyu's dancing. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I didn't. We're not ending stream. It was a bad button. No, I'm going back on Twitter. We're not ending. This is now the panic mode.
Uh-oh.
I may be panicking.
Don't get too excited.
I mean, I can get excited anytime I want to be excited. I was excited about a puddle. That puddle was nice. When you get excited,
you press the wrong button. It's not good.
I'm gonna get excited about the puddles. I can be excited.
Yeah, why are you getting excited about the puddle?
The puddle's nice. Have you seen that puddle? It's deep. It's a deep puddle. What happened? You're panicking in like it's been 5 minutes. Yes, it's been 5 minutes. Hi, Ray. She said hi to you, Ray. By the way.
Hi.
I hope you know me. If you want to join in, you feel free to. And honestly, anyone feel free to. It's a community night. So feel free to jump in general chat and say hello to the imp if you wish.
Yep, you gotta jump in the chat, or be with it, or
yeah.
BS with us, or
yes.
short, you're welcome to.
Motherfucker, why? That's the first thing you default to?
Hey, gotta give incentive, right?
I'm gonna tell all of my followers that you are the worst.
I mean, this would be true, but...
Hey! Wait, you're the worst?
Hey, I own my sussiness. I own my crap.
Hey, actually, I gotta give you respect on that one.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I actually started playing Dragonflight the other night.
Dragonflight? Who the fuck's that?
Yeah, I actually gave Warcraft a shot. So far, I'm...
Dragonflight. Oh.
Yeah.
That makes so much more sense.
But yeah, so far I can definitely tell it's improved since Shadowlands, but I don't know if I would give it glowing remarks.
I'm gonna be honest, World of Warcraft, if you get an okay expansion, is a good expansion to them right now.
Yeah,
I don't want to shit on them too much, but I'm gonna be honest. Like when it comes to World of Warcraft and Blizzard in general, as much as I want. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you would have had a good Dragonflight without Microsoft. Activision, you know them. I knew.
Definitely, and they needed Endwalker to just completely thrash them in sales.
In my opinion, I think World of Warcraft is a good MMO. The only problem I have with World of Warcraft is that the expansions don't ever really... I don't know. Damn, that's loud. I know, right?
Well, the problem, I think, is the developer mindset that they know best, and they are not reading the room on, balance changes, mechanics, or how to do dungeon queues and that kind of thing.
I think it's one of those things to me is that when it comes to, MMOs, it's hard to do. But there's certain things this is my this is the keys to having a good MMO, at least in the imp's opinion. 1. when you make new content, don't get rid of the old unless it's like by far holding like the entire game back. And I'm talking like a Final Fantasy had to make an entirely new game type holding back. That's what I think, in my opinion, is like key one. Don't throw any content away, because that is still content people are going to be able to play, get through, and learn and have fun with. And it's not like it's the worst thing ever to get rid of it, but if you're going to get rid of it, you better come out with something good, or at least come out with a lot more. Because the ways I'd describe it is this. The ways so, how to put it? It's a kind of a complicated one, because I both like it and also hate it when they do that. Because you can't, remember when, was it the dragon in World of Warcraft came out, Deathwing, and he just basically wrecked all of Azeroth?
Yeah, Cataclysm.
Yeah, Cataclysm. When Cataclysm out and just, like, changed everything, right? Well, in my opinion, I thought that was kind of interesting. It's an interesting change and all that stuff. It just means you can't go back and do, like, the original stuff the way it was originally, you know?
Well, having been an active player in Warcraft in that era, I think the biggest problem with how they did that, it was that they bit off way more than they were able to chew.
You know what? Fair. That's probably a fair point. Also, God, like, if you're too worried, don't feel pressure. This is just that if you want to join, have fun. If you need to leave immediately, just feel free to. But my whole thing is this: when you abandon content, I think to me that also kind of ruins it. Or how about this? Don't abandon. Like, I'm gonna change it. This is the key. If you're going to get rid of previous content, the new content better make up for what you've lost. That's key one.
Well, I've been thinking about kind of where I feel Cataclysm went wrong. Like, granted, they really did bite off way more than they were prepared to chew. But I think the real key problem was when they decided to get away from the player character being the main character.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Cataclysm was the worst, but my whole point for this was Cataclysm was okay. Final Fantasy XIV's like full-on remake of the game was, in my opinion, good. But my point I was trying to point at this one specifically was Destiny and how they got rid of the Red War and all that stuff. And everyone's always harping on about me, like, why do you care about the Red War? And I'm gonna be honest, it was the perfect tutorial, beginning. It had stakes at the beginning. The opening was great. It was honestly fantastic. And now knowing you actually can't go back and play that shit is kind of sad.
Well, and my issue is you paid for the content. Why can't you go back and play it?
Yeah, and not to mention, like, WoW did this. Remember, they got rid of all the original stuff. You couldn't go back and play it how it was originally. They even made Classic after a bunch of bitching and moaning from the community because it was a really good feature, and then they were just stupid not to implement it.
Warcraft Classic, that merits its own discussion because it was so much outside of the game itself that really goes into that.
That's a fair point. My whole point with this one was, like, when it comes to MMOs, don't get rid of content unless you can match it. And I'm gonna be honest, the moment they got rid of the Red War and all that stuff, that tutorial just wasn't enough. Like, as soon as you're done with the tutorial, they just drop you in. That's it.
Yeah, and what's really kind of maddening about that, to me in particular, is their new player experience now is basically a reworked Destiny 1 NPE.
Kind of.
And like, why? You could have... Like, you had a great start with the Fall of the Tower. Like, the original Destiny 1 does not seem to fit because there's no tower anymore.
Well, it's not even just that. Like, some of the characters in the tower are just gone.
Yeah, like the Speaker.
Gone. He was killed. Like, if you only played... You know what's even worse? If you've only played, like, Destiny 2, like, after Forspoken, when they got rid of the Red War and all that stuff, you have no idea who the Speaker is. You would have never seen him.
Well, yep, the only reference a lot of people have to the Speaker now is just that, or the chamber where he was going to be before he,
died.
But they never replaced him.
Yeah, they never replaced him or anything else like that. They just kind of forgot about him already. I'm like, why? Oh well. But that's like one key in my opinion. One, don't get rid of that. Two, have actually a good expansion. But that's easier said than done. My point is, have good bosses, have a decent premise, and then take your time with it to make sure it comes out right. While at the same time, hey Midnight. While at the same time, also basically, well, in my opinion, you have to match story with gameplay. Because one thing I've heard about, like, World of Warcraft is you just go through the zones, and all the zones have a story, and that's about it.
Well, that worked for the style or storytelling they were doing originally, because or when Warcraft was first made, you kind of have to keep in mind that like fully voice acted cutscenes, full mocap, that was not the easiest thing to do.
Oh, I understand that. My point is like nowadays.
Yeah, they've never evolved beyond that.
I mean, I even went back and played some old MMOs. You know the old Warhammer MMO? I went back and played that. Because why not? I was just bored, wanted something to play. There's still some like private servers up, so I was like, eh, why not? Try it. Well, I noticed playing that there was really nothing connecting me to the world other than doing random shit.
Yep, and tech. Or basically wall of text quests, which...
Yeah.
Even 14 kind of evolved away from that.
My whole, like, one thing I liked with, like, Star Wars The Knights of the Old Republic, it was fully voiced. There was, I'm gonna be honest, there wasn't as much quests as there were in, like, you know, fucking... There wasn't as many side quests as there were for, like I go to Final Fantasy 14, there's a lot more stuff to do. But when it came to Old Republic, everything you did was voiced and had kind of a plan, if that makes sense. It's two different structures. It was a plan and purpose. It was two different structures, but I don't hate either. My whole point was, there wasn't as much stuff to do, in my opinion, in Old Republic as there was in FF14. But I liked both their stories. And the thing is, I like the story. Because my whole thing with, like, JRPGs and fucking, like, MMOs and all that stuff, but they're still basically RPGs or just massive multiplayer ones. Especially the ones like World of Warcraft and all that stuff. There's different types of MMOs, in my opinion. Like, you're not going to get the same thing. Also, ow, what the hell? That's rude. But you're not going to get the same thing from, like, World of Warcraft as you're going to get something from, like, PlanetSide 2.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, PlanetSide 2, like, different MMOs do require different things, but when it comes to World of Warcraft being an MMORPG, I think it delves into... I'm going to be honest, I can't say it's bad if you don't have too much of a story in an RPG, but I do think it doesn't really help you, if that makes sense. Because that delves into, like, Western RPGs versus Japanese RPGs and the differences between that, which I can't help the head back. Also, hello, Gothic.
Yeah, I think it boils down to, like, storytelling style, too, because there is a very big difference between something like World of Warcraft or say, like, even Final Fantasy 11.
So, while FF14, in my opinion, is better than WoW, how put it? They're just two different styles. One is more about the rating, the gameplay, and I'd say gameplay mostly. One's more about the gameplay, while one focuses heavily on its story, where you are, and getting you immersed in whatever you're doing via the story itself. Like, everything you do in Final Fantasy XIV usually goes back to its story, while everything you do in World of Warcraft is about the world, the gameplay, and bits and chunks of story here. Like, story isn't as important, but it's two different styles, you know, all that stuff, you know? It's kind of to each their own, because that is kind of like the purpose of these MMOs, is like, it's to each their own, different playstyles and everything else like that. But I will say 14, in my opinion, captures my attention just because I can go through a story and it's mostly voice acted, you know, very decent, well written, and it's like beginning to end thrill ride. But that's a whole thing, because I'm gonna be honest, if I wanted to go into, like, you know what, fuck it, let's go into it. Japanese, like, Western versus Eastern style RPGs, and why I think both capture their own, like, limits, like, both capture their own elements, and at the same time, they lack certain things. Like, in my opinion, Japanese RPGs, or, like, Eastern RPGs in general focus heavily on story and certain types of characters, in my opinion. That is what they're best at. That's what they're great at. I love Final Fantasy 16. It's such a good story. I'm playing through it right now. It's actually great. The story in the world is awesome. But I also have to go back to Skyrim, because that is like the pinnacle of Western RPGs, in my opinion. Or I could go out to Fallout New Vegas, one of the two. But there's a difference. There's a clear difference, in my opinion. Western RPGs are about living in the world, going to a new place and being whoever and however you want to be while living in it, while Eastern RPGs are about telling a story with characters you get to play as. One's about becoming your character, while the other is very much about making one's about being different characters and, you know, upgrading and all that stuff. But the whole point is one's about going through a story while the other one's about living in a world. And I could point to Dragon Age, it's still about customizing her character and all that shit, you know?
And one thing I do kind of want to compare and contrast here in that respect about how the different worlds feel from the character point of view.
Yeah.
Like going back to Final Fantasy 14 versus World of Warcraft. Very different focuses, because World of Warcraft, like, your character has never been the main character of the overarching story. You've been impactful, but you are not the main character. Like, you are a supporting character for the other characters.
Understandable. Also, I'm good. How's it going, Zenithal?
Yep, and we're Final Fantasy 14. You don't start off as the main character, but you eventually step up to that role.
Yeah.
But they tell it in a way where you're kind of helping everyone else out, and you're not really like the main vehicle, but you're still the central character that everyone else is built around.
Exactly. But my point is this: that's just Final Fantasy 14. I'm talking about the average average Eastern RPG versus the average Western RPG. So let's take similar ones. Atlas released their new RPG this year, and it's, you know, you play as certain characters going through their story and all that stuff. Well, a Western one, even though I don't really like it, and I think it didn't do that well considering they already moved on, Dragon Age Veilguard is a Western RPG. You get to make your character, customize them however you want. You have romance options you can go to, whatever else you want to do like that. And you play through the story as your character living in the world while at the same time dealing with its conflicts. So,
and that's really supported by how World of Warcraft used to be.
Yeah.
Where you was just in the world making a living.
How dare you, Zenithal? What do you mean you don't know them? That's so rude. I'm just joking. I get that all the time, mate.
This ain't the first time.
It's fine, Zenithal. I'll allow you to bust your balls, but, you know. Metaphor. Yeah, metaphor. For is game Gotti? Oh. I'm gonna have to try it. I haven't tried metaphor yet. But my point was, like, determining the differences between Western and Japanese, like Western and Eastern, you know, style RPGs, because in my opinion that's what the basis of those two MMOs are.
Well, yeah, some examples of good Western RPGs that I think kind of blended the storytelling styles of JRPGs.
Baldur's Gate.
But Baldur's Gate was, I am firmly based that was based off Dungeons and Dragons.
It was, but the thing is, it's a Western like RPG because you get to make your character. The story revolves. It could revolve around you. It could not revolve around you. Your choices impact the world. You know.
Yep, and then again, you got games like Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah. Or Fallout 4, or Fallout 3, or anything else like that. Like, there's a bunch of those. But my point is, in my opinion, that is what I call the Western RPG. Living in the world, that's its key element. And I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen a RPG mix those two to perfection, if that makes sense.
I would say the one that comes closest is definitely going to be Fallout New Vegas.
I would say kind of. Because the story starts off as you as just a random, like, carrier getting shot in the head. and then it turns out you're the most important person because wherever you go, your choices decide everything. But you don't have like a cast of, well, I mean, you do have a cast of characters if you just drag them along with you, but that's the whole point. They also have, and actually, you know what, I would say you're right, New Vegas is kind of like a weird perfect mix. Because like the more companions you get, the more choices you make, and the more people come around you. They all have interesting things. They have side quests. They have like, and they're not even just like boring side quests. They're actually interesting side quests, like Boone and his wife, or fucking Cassie and her fucking caravan getting murked and realizing, oh no, it's the Van Graffs being assholes.
Yep, and you don't necessarily have to do things your companion likes. You
Exactly.
can do the exact opposite.
It gives you the freedom. Like you're never gonna see an RPG where like Cloud goes like, fuck it, I'm a murder hobo and starts killing all those party members, you know? And in my opinion, that's not something that's gonna happen in an Eastern style RPG. In Fallout New Vegas, you grow to love those characters, but they're also not integral to the story. It's weird. I'd say it's the perfect mix because it does make you feel for every single one of those characters, but they're also not integral, which gives you the freedom to not even go with them if you don't want to.
Well, I think probably one of the differences also in terms of storytelling is how Western RPGs and Eastern, they do treat it.
Yeah.
Because in the West, you still have the hero's journey in a lot of respects, but it's told very differently. You're not like the hero, just a hero.
I'm gonna be honest.
Where something, or like Dragon Quest, like you know you're kind of set up to be the hero when you start out, but you don't start off with the mantle of the hero. You earn
what's
it
your
as
plan
you
for
play through the
Sunday?
RPG.
I don't really have too many plans for Sunday, actually. I kind of just plan to chill out because my new job starts on Monday, so I might just chill that day. I might do something, I don't know. Other than that, fucking, what is it? So, I had an idea. Fallout and Skyrim and all Western RPGs play similar to Dungeons and Dragons. Do you agree?
In a lot of respects.
Work Sunday. I don't know why.
I do. Okay, I'll read it in a little bit. But freaking, what is it? Yes. They work more like Dungeons and Dragons, where I think I realized something. Western RPGs play more like Dungeons and Dragons and drop you in a world where you get to make choices, while JRPGs and Eastern style RPGs play as though you're reading a story, like you're playing through a manga or like a book or whatever.
Yep,
You know, that like one's more scripted, but gives you epic moments, while one's more free and open to do whatever.
Well, yeah, we're kind of like Final Fantasy XIV with some of the later expansions where you actually have response dialogue. You're not just a strong, violent character. Like, it doesn't matter what choice you make. You can even say, hey, I don't want to do this. And they'll be like, nah, come on. You know you can do this. You've done it before. And you're just like, no, I don't want to do this. And they're like, nope, you're doing it anyway. Come on.
Exactly. And I will say this. Eastern style RPGs usually give me more feels than Western ones do. So like I feel more for the characters in Eastern ones because I think they have more screen time, more development, all that stuff. While in Western, sometimes I won't even have some of the companions just because I don't want to play through that specific playthrough. You know? Western games have an innate need to self-insert and live vicariously through their characters they make. That's actually a fair point. You know, that is a fair point. You know, sometimes they want to be the badass bounty hunter. Sometimes they want to be long, like, speaking like New Vegas, you're going to be either the NCR soldier or the legionary rebel trying to, just destroy the NCR or whatever else you're doing and just cause chaos. Or you could just be the man in the middle and just go like, yep, I'm going to leave the wasteland empty. But the point is that he is right. It's very much about just inserting yourself into a storybook or inserting yourself into a world so alien from you that you can just be the ideal version of you, while JRPGs and what Eastern RPGs are more about following someone else's journey and hardships they had to go through, which is kind of interesting. But my thing is this: how would you, in my opinion, capture both the emotional impact of playing through something like an Eastern RPG, while at the same time giving you the freedoms and the choices of a Western RPG? Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, you're kind of right. I kind of have to agree. It blends it very well. You get to be your own character. Sure, you're not voiced or anything else like that, but it has really good side characters. You have so many choices. You don't have to be with any single one of them. I kind of have to agree that Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of a perfect mix.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't
Big
download
change.
that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kimichi, I didn't download that. I downloaded Helldivers and all this other stuff. I got really busy.
Or you to blow up his DMs after stream. Remind him.
No, that's okay. I raided you a couple times. Wait, I've been raided? Who raided me? When was I raided?
No, not
I've been
you,
raided?
Ty.
I've been raided?
The MPL.
Oh, Xanafel. Yeah, okay. I freaked out for a second. I won't be awaking in a little bit. Oh no. We're not talking to you, loser. How dare you? Not you say, aw. That's kind of sad.
Getting shade from chat.
I'm getting shade. Chat's throwing shade at me. All I wanted to give everybody was coffee.
Listening to a thing I'm saying.
Oh no, it's just. Oh, it's just really hard to hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
kind of. You're kind of like
see.
low. Sorry if you thought we were ignoring you. He's just kind of hard to hear. No, it's okay. I never remember either. Hi Nest, how's it going? Why you're in?
I'm
You're in.
just that shadow in the corner, I guess.
No, you're here. Hello.
Input volume, output volume is sensitivity.
Volume sensitivity.
I guess.
I guess.
Or do I just gotta speak louder?
You're good. You're good. We can hear you now.
You went from 3 to a 5 on
Yeah.
that. So I would say it's a big improvement.
But yeah, no, I think Baldur's Gate is kind of the perfect one. But I'm gonna be honest, I think we talked enough about the whole, like, fucking RPGs, Western versus Eastern RPGs, all that stuff. I think we talked enough about that.
We could talk
It's
about
enough stream
in
now,
the
sir.
face.
It's over. You
Well,
can't
it's kind of
take
a
over a
long
stream. Oh, what was your tangent then?
No, the whole thing looked like it just was a long conversation about it, so.
I just got up from a
Just saying.
7-hour nap, then ate something. I'm so tired. Wait, you can't. Okay, a bit of a tangent now. My own. A 7-hour nap isn't a nap. You just slept. You just went to bed.
I mean, in fairness, after a surgery, I think 7 hours would classify as a nap.
Sanafel, you
Some
can't
people
take over
would be out
stream.
for a full 24 after a surgery.
But that's my whole point. Is like it's not a nap. You just went to bed.
After a surgery, I would classify that as a
There's
nap.
a difference. If I'm going to bed, I can reasonably expect to wake up in 8 hours. If I'm going to surgery, I don't care because I'm in surgery. There's a difference. They put you on drugs.
There's a difference.
It's not a nap, Miyu. It's not a nap.
It's not a nap, and I am the flag.
No, I'm the flag.
I am the flag.
I am
my
the mega
God,
weeb.
Why are we doing the flag thing?
I'm the mega weeb.
Flag.
Yes. I have
Flag.
cat ears. I am the Japanese flag. I am the mega weeb. Hear me roar.
Oh my God!
Roar.
Like that. Just
I can do
no,
it 'cause I'm
no.
a
Hear me.
effort,
No,
yeah.
guys, quiet up.
I agree with
Hey,
you.
no, guys,
Like, we need
guys.
to burn the flag.
Guys, quiet up.
Do not burn the flag.
Hear me roar. Ooh,
No, kill it with fire. We don't need the flag.
The flag.
The flag must burn.
Nope.
Do
Nope.
not burn the flag.
Do not burn the flag. Burning flags.
Yes, burn
Let's
the
not.
flag.
How dare? Why would you
No.
burn it? Why would you burn the Japanese flag? Why?
No, we're not burning the
It's so
Japanese flag. We're burning
sad.
the sky flag.
I am the Japanese flag. Disgusting.
You wish you were as cool as the
Man, I
Japanese
sound
flag.
rough
I
on
am the
stream.
Japanese flag. Look at
Let me
me.
fix my mic.
No, like it's
Also, hello, Zenfl. How are you doing?
You challenged me.
I did
Greetings.
challenge you. You know
Whoa.
why?
It's like, God, no, you are not the flag. Wait, put
I
it
am
away. Furl the flag. Put it away.
Nah, I'm good.
That's the Japanese flag if someone
Yes.
decided to just make it ugly.
Oh wow, wow. Also, not only did I learn something, but my doctor
Hello.
did too. Anesthesia
Testing my
it should
updated mic
not
again.
be calculated correctly for me. I need almost a double dose to keep me under. Holy shit!
Damn.
I don't want to know why that took so much. I'm pretty. That's a whole thing. Also, hey
A
Mia,
newcomer.
Hello.
welcome.
I ended up joining in the end. I was like, I'm too bored just like sitting here.
You
Typing.
literally this
I
is
feel
community
ya.
night. You can literally join in. That's the point of this entire night.
I was like, you were gonna play like Helldivers or whatever. Now,
I
so
am.
was
It's
like, you
just
don't
in the
wanna
30
just-
minutes. I just wanted to do a just chat beforehand. Also, Xanathel question.
Oh, nice.
What's up, buddy?
license.
How? So I'm gonna be. Those are antlers on your heads, right?
Yeah.
Do you
Horns.
always wake up with morning wood?
What the
Well,
frick, Ty?
Well,
It's
they
an
actually-
honest question.
The horns are actually retractable crystals that made out of my blood, so.
That still kind of makes it right.
I
So
mean-
do you?
So
This is a general question.
They're not wood, they're crystal.
But they're also full of your blood. So
Yeah, I'm also full of my blood all the time anyways, what's the point?
Yeah, wait. Hold
I-
on.
Do you not
Blood.
do you not
I
have
get it.
blood?
well, I have blood. It's just more the fact of, they kind of act similar.
You're just jealous that mine are bigger than yours.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Too tired to speak.
That
I
sounds
get
about
that.
right.
I get being too tired to speak. That is a thing I understand. Some days I just want to take a nap. You ever have those days?
Yes. That was today for me.
Oh,
By the way, Sailings,
yes.
party animals, Sunday.
What time?
My usual time, so 8 p.m.
Sure, why not?
Well, 8 p.m. my time, which is
I
in
won't be
about
streaming it.
20 minutes.
I'll probably
Okay,
just be
that's fine.
joining it, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want people to play with
You
me.
probably will need to send me a message because I'm horrible at remembering things and
That
I'll
is
play
open
my
to
14.
everyone of Silence's friends, too.
How
We have
dare
party
he?
animals.
He's using me to network without my permission, motherfucker.
I use
How dare you.
you will get used, and you will like it.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Why are you jumping in on this
You
video?
like
What
this
the fuck?
attention. You
Uh,
like this attention, don't you, son?
Bring that bottom energy.
Please do not yamp.
Like, you're the bottom, I'm the top. Fucking moan for me.
Damn.
I have self-respect.
You
That's
do?
funny.
I
That's
have pride
that's
in
funny.
myself.
A VTuber says I have self-respect.
You don't respect my friends.
Yeah, this is gonna go right back to Liar's Bar. Just liar.
I don't have cat ears on my head.
I need to get Liar's bar.
It was fun.
Oh my
I played
God,
it. It was
it's
fun.
so much fun. We played it the other day.
To
Yeah,
be
I
fair,
hate that.
everyone
Yeah,
seems
so-
to use people as stepping stones for something.
Better or worse?
I'm gonna be honest, Vector.
It's still
I-
kind of quiet.
Who is?
All right.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, mate.
How about
I-
this one?
A little better.
little better. But
Probably
what?
keep it.
Why has the little bit not downloaded Warframe?
I have been busy. I have been very, very busy. I have been doing things. I've even downloaded like CapCut on my
Doing
phone to
what?
try
You
and
don't
start
start work
editing
till
like
Monday.
videos on like right before I go to bed.
That's crazy.
Yes. I've also been doing like, oh come on,
Sorry. That was
why? I have dignity, damage.
No, you don't.
Whoops.
Sai says while being in a collar.
And my ears just fell off. What the hell?
Sticky note. Come on. Get it right. Sticky note.
I don't have no friends here. None. Wow.
The only free-to-play game I'm currently playing, and I guess I'm technically to say I'm kind of wailing a little bit in it, is Twisted Wonderland.
Ow. FHEY.
I just had to join.
I need to get back into that game, but the game is a grind fest, and I play Destiny. That's fair. It is a bit of a grind fest. Let's see. Wait, on the hub? What do you mean on the hub? What the hell?
Never changed
Yeah,
side.
you know what the
never
funny
changed.
part is? I can get away with a sticky note where like people just can't even get away with underboob. I've had
You're
this thing on for
crazy.
months.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you also
Isn't it?
you also don't
Are
have
you talking to the game or the...
Hey,
no. That's a good thing.
I can
He's an
add
imp, it
that.
makes sense.
I don't know
We
whether to
only
be
hate
offended
the
or not.
females the
Like
most
a
in
lot of it,
games.
just I don't know whether to be offended or not.
See, the funny thing is that
Bronx.
eventually you might
Nothing
get caught,
surprises me anymore.
and then me, who never does anything fucking lewd besides take my shirt off one
Bullshit.
time. Okay, yeah. The thing is, I'm hot though.
Yeah, really bullshit. I don't believe it.
Okay, fine.
You're literally okay. Let's be honest. If I saw you on the side of the road, I think you were like either roadkill or at best a deer.
Damn.
Yeah, but you still fuck it.
I'm not a furry. That's right. He has an
No,
OnlyFirst.
no. You're the one that started only first.
You have the OnlyFirst. It's literally your entire Twitter account.
So be it. Yep. Coming back in a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, yeah. Also, I'm gonna be honest, actually, I'll ask you guys. Xanavel, how many people, do you honestly think people try to use you as a stepping stone?
Fuck no, I don't do collabs.
What am I?
You're a stepping stone.
Oh,
I'm joking, dude. I'm joking.
I guess I know my place.
Damn.
How dare. I can't believe it.
I mean,
Got it.
I can't say people use me as a stepping stone because I personally have gotten.
Why don't people use me?
I used my community to get like 5 different people to.
Someone quote that. I want that
to
quoted.
affiliate.
Quote that. The quote of Sai. Why don't people use me?
I,
Dang
would,
it.
I don't know if that's entirely true. I mean, we've seen some of the sussy art.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm not a possum.
But no,
Swear to
answer your
God.
question,
Oh, y'all the possum memes.
I don't think people use me, but I have personally used my community to get like 5 different people to affiliate, and
Nice.
then have those people never interact with me again.
What?
That's
fun.
kind of sucky.
It's dog world out here.
Why don't people use me?
That's
Thank you, Vector. Put that in the
It
quotes.
is actually pretty bad. I feel like it's
So how
kind of
does
because of the
microphone?
territory with
It
It-
does.
I'm gonna-
It's fine.
VTV.
I'm gonna be honest, it does. I've had like one person kind of do it, but then again, I honestly also think they just went utterly mentally insane, and I haven't seen anything from them since.
Well, I'll be honest. A lot of them have stopped streaming altogether.
Kind
Yeah,
of,
there's that
yeah,
too.
same. Like it's kind of like the people that usually use you are so. I'm gonna be honest. I think there's like a few cardinal sins, in my opinion, that happen when it comes to streaming. One is views. There are some people that just can't handle it.
Yeah.
There's some people
Having
that
what, no views or all the views?
any views. Like if you
Oh.
get too many, then you're like, yeah, I gotta keep this going. I gotta keep this going. And then you have the others that are like, I'm not getting any views. I'm not getting any views. I'm a nobody.
And then they implode.
And then they literally go insane.
Hey, I used to be like that, but I've taken a step back. I don't consider myself a full-time content creator anymore.
Uh huh.
Because I only stream 4 times a day for like 4 hours now.
Uh huh.
4 times a day, 4 times a week for 4 hours now.
Mm-hmm.
But, like 4 times a day, that's kind of insane.
Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting.
Like, how many
Bonkers.
hours are you getting in a day? Damn.
Yeah, because
Currently on computer.
like I'm starting college.
Yeah, some people are-
in spring and everything,
Nice.
So.
Oh, okay. Hope you have fun. It's not all that fun, but it is
Well,
fun.
no,
I
it's fine for me because I'm
Wow.
going to be using it to pursue an English degree.
Uh-huh.
Oh, English degree.
Because I'm a writer and I'm gonna move to Japan.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
so
That's
nice.
nice.
I'm gonna be honest. I would love to be a writer. I really want to be.
Hey, Sai, you should go. Hey, Sai, I dropped the link to my book in your Discord. Did you go read
No,
it?
Wait, I'm gonna be honest. I've been really busy. I will send it to me in DMs and I'll check it right after stream.
It's fine. I dropped it in your self-promotion page.
Oh yeah. No, sorry. I get a bunch of people dropping everything in there, so sometimes I just gets buried.
Fair.
But yeah, one thing.
Promotion page.
Actually, now that I got a bunch of boost streamers here, I'm curious. What is some of your biggest pet peeves with streaming? I'm actually curious.
Are you asking in a context where like other people or like me?
Anything. If it's other people,
Okay.
go straight ahead and start ranting about people.
Okay. Oh, sorry. You go first.
No, go ahead, please.
So it's not a pet peeve I have per se with my own stuff. It's a pet peeve I have when I'm watching other people. It's the choice to either purposely be stupid for content, or it's just blatantly obvious that they're just ignoring stuff because haha, funny streamer. You know, it's like because I watch RPGs and stuff. So like when a streamer is doing something in like a single player RPG. Like, I don't know, like a Gundam or an Armored Core or something, and they're like, oh wait, how do I do this? Even though like it was explained to them in the tutorial, they just skipped 5 seconds ago because they were too busy trying to get content created than actually learn how to play the game.
Whoopsie. Dumb move right there.
Cough, cough.
You stop grabbing my face.
On. You bought the game, now learn
Stop it.
So I think that's my biggest
You're gonna
pet peeve
regret
is
it.
when streamers skip over like
Fine.
tutorials and then don't know how to play the game and then suffer for it.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Or like
What does
blatantly
this
just
button
say
do?
that they hate the game and it's an ass game despite not.
I'm gonna be
knowing how to play the
honest.
game.
Yeah.
I skipped it. I'm gonna be honest.
Support a journalist.
I kind of skip the tutorials, not because I want to do content creation, because I just hate tutorials.
No,
I
it's
think
fine.
they're
It's
garbage.
no, Silence, it's fine. You have a special note from the doctor.
Uh-oh.
Are you calling me dumb?
Damn.
No, I said you a special note from the doctor.
What's
Okay,
it say?
is it said? Does it say this?
Does it say family?
Does it? Do I have fanboyitis? Am
No,
I
that doesn't-
gonna make it?
No, because that's
No, it's
because-
terminal.
No, because saying you have fanboyitis
Kill
is
this.
like an insult to all the other smart fanboys.
How would you even read
They're
that? It's a
smart
doctor's
fanboys.
note. They have the most dumbass scribbling imaginable.
Hey, he's a doctor. He doesn't need to be an artist.
Sure.
Exactly. Kimichi is a smart fanboy, so I don't know what happened to you. So you got broken out of this factory.
To be fair, I don't know. But yeah, no, it's like what's the
By the
thing
way,
that
I do
drives you
want to buy-
insane?
One sec. By the way, I do want everyone to know who doesn't know me personally. I always bully him. So none of this is actually like.
Oh no, we're chill. No, we're chill. We're chill.
When
Not
Silence
exactly best
knows
friends if you're not
bullies
roasting
him.
each other every 2
But I'm gonna be
seconds.
honest. You still don't do anything worse than my community does to me.
Yeah,
Oh my
but the thing
goodness.
is, I'm not doing it to try and get you hard.
Yeah, they're not
What?
doing that either. They on it.
Damn.
I'm gonna be honest. I've had people threaten to shove my tail in places,
Exactly.
or in their places, in every place. Oh
So
yeah.
what you're saying is you're popular, but for the wrong
I'm not
reasons.
popular. I am not. Okay. I'm smashing their tonight. I am not popular. 100%. I am not popular.
Silence, I have 543 followers, bro. You have 100. You have 1.2k.
I'm not popular.
You're popular.
That's not popular by Twitter standards.
You're popular enough to get the fanboy crowd.
Nah, I'm good.
Once you hit like a good like 1K following, I feel like you
You're
have
popular.
the right to say that you're popular.
I'm not popular. I don't feel. No,
You
I'm
have
not.
your
Not doing
community
it.
set, and then it's
no.
just about expanding your community.
Imagine
Because if
1,000
you're
people in a room.
You know what? You're right. I should expand the community. Everyone here, tell your grandmothers, your brothers, your sisters, your sons, anything you have, and just start spreading the word of silence. We will
You
be.
want-
Yeah,
We will
and
get
then send
bigger
them
and
all-
bigger.
Oh,
it's like that.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh no!
spread
It's
the word of
starting
silence.
the ego.
Yeah. Spread the word of silence and then send them all over to my kingdom, and I'll take care of them.
Yeah. Spread the word of silence. We must spread the word. For everyone who
And then-
spreads the.
And then come to Avaleon.
In family with my favorite male VTubers in Imp.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I should argue the joke.
So actually, you what bothers you actually? Because we went about what Xanathil bothers. Yeah, like we went over what Xanathil is like bothers him about streamers or anything else like that. What's something that bothers you about streaming or anything else in general?
I think, I don't know. Like, I think, okay, this might be a little bit like
No,
particular,
because of the current
but-
mission objective.
Okay, when it comes to collabs, right?
Texas too.
VTubing,
Yes.
it's like everything is
Napalm
about
Barrage
collabing
with
because
that.
you want to.
I would say
Half of it,
yes.
I would almost say 75% of it, at least for me, has been collabs. But like, I would say like a lot of the times, people who are very, very like soft-spoken will get into very big collabs and just have a rough time and just get talked over the entire time. And I'm like, I'm
Like
so
me.
sorry. Yeah, like I hate when that happens because those people obviously have so much to say and also would contribute so much. But when you're a fresh VTuber, it's hard to like have a good collab atmosphere because you're not sure how those collabs will work.
I can relate to that 100%.
Like I feel like, especially when you're watching the collabs happen, you'll be like, "This is chaos." When a lot of the collabs,
nice.
you should really be good at like trying to create content rather than just being like, "My opinion, my opinion, my opinion." You know?
I am gonna be honest. When it comes to like content creation, you kind of have to be bombastic in a weird way. Well, at the same time, well, you don't even have to be. The point is, if you're going into a big collab and you're still not super used to it, I would still recommend doing like single streams to kind of just get used to everything, or doing
that's what I'm
smaller
saying.
collabs.
Yeah,
I think.
and then there's really soft-spoken people who just like jump straight into big collabs and they're not able to get like I wouldn't say this is a pet peeve. I'm just like I'm annoyed because like I just want to grab them by the face and go like, just stream on your own for a little bit, please.
Okay, this is one thing I will say to this. In my opinion, before you even start doing collabs, stream by yourself.
Yes.
Just get the feel of it before you start doing anything with anyone else. I mean, cool, it's cool if you do it, but my whole thing is like, be sure you can stream by yourself and enjoy it by yourself, otherwise you're not gonna enjoy it any other way. Because if you're only doing collabs, by the time you're done, you won't have an audience, you'll have everyone else's in your audience, you know?
Yeah.
What I've been doing long. It's what I've been doing
about
long.
streaming.
Like,
and it's hard to get put together collabs with people.
It is.
Right? And it's hard to, you really need to get to know people to have a really solid collab. And I feel like that's what happened with Sai, Ray, and me. Like, we collabed multiple times and now we just have fun when we collab. And I think, like, I think people need to put more effort into the people they're collabing with. Like, just get to know them. Be, like, you know. Because then, like, as long as they know you and if they know that you're soft-spoken, they'll initiate conversations where you actually can have input. You know what I mean?
well, it's that, but also
It could be like that anyway.
you also have to like say like you're a new, like say you're someone new, you're just entering the entire scene and all this stuff, and you want to make friends and all this stuff. I'd say the best thing to do is just hang out with them before, like go into their streams, say hi, join their Discord, say hello there, be interactive, and then after a while go like, hey, you want to do a thing with me? And if they say no, continue on, keep going, you still be there.
Yeah,
just
that too.
generally chill. And the thing is this, there's a lot of people that, in my opinion, are so afraid of they're so afraid of rejection that they don't do anything. And when they don't do anything, nothing happens. Because I'm gonna be honest, you're not Bilbo Baggins. You're not gonna sit in a hobbit hole for like your entire life, and Gandalf's not just gonna knock on your door going like, hey, I'll take you on an adventure, come on, bitch. You know, it's not gonna happen.
Like that.
Oh, he's gone.
Gandalf took me on an adventure. I'm back. I killed dragon. I posted on Twitter.
Damn.
Play the dragon right then and there.
Yeah.
You slayed the dragon and you didn't tell us?
I did. I just did.
You busted.
You're calling me a bastard for slaying a dragon.
I've known Silence for.
By any means.
Fuck, I think I've known Silence for over a year now.
Yes.
And this fucker has only just now started inviting me back to doing collabs with him.
So, yeah.
I just forgot about all.
I didn't forget. It's just I kind of okay. I'm gonna be honest. This is one pet peeve I used to have actually. I used to be in a bunch of different VTuber servers, where it was a bunch of other VTubers in one specific server. But every single time I joined one, they fell apart. So I was like, kind of fuck it. I'm gonna make my own server. That way I don't have to worry about it falling apart. too
Mine didn't
much.
fall apart. You just stopped talking in it.
I'm gonna be honest. I know yours didn't fall apart. Yours didn't fall apart. I got busy. I kept reaching out to new people. Next thing you know, by the end of it, I had like. I'm not popular. Okay, I'm not popular. I'm not. I'm not.
I mean,
It's not that I had an entire list of like 7 people.
If you're not popular, that's fine. We can swap channels real quick.
I like my channel. I put effort into this. Even though I'm not popular, it's my effort.
Actually, one thing I want to do is
wow, 9 months? Damn, Kimichi, thanks.
One thing I want to do is I want to save up money to get an animatic made for so I can get like an anime opening made for the beginning of my streams.
Yeah, that actually sounds cool.
Right? Because I already have the songs.
Nice. For me, I'm starting a job so I can actually start saving up to actually do things again, which means we can actually start doing the fucking outfit competitions, which is not like it's gonna be like a community night, but by the end of it, we're gonna do like competitions, and whoever wins them actually gets to decide the next outfits that I put onto my model.
Back in.
Oh, see,
I guess the dude who's hosting just
my
like
2.0 model is kind
shit.
of a magnum opus. So it's taking a decent
The
chunk of
dude's
time to
been
make
joined
it
by us, like,
properly.
I kind of get that. For me, this entire thing is literally like I'm not gonna do the outfits all the time, considering how expensive it fucking is. But the whole point is, I got my modeler, the guy who drew my model and everything, to agree to add more outfits, and I got the rigger to also to agree to add more stuff. Like 50 a piece would be like 100 for the entire thing.
See, my benefit is I'm dating my modeler.
Wow, you're smashing.
Crazy.
My gosh. HR has a word for you.
HR.
Holy
flag
shit.
him down.
Yeah, she does my model, the one you see in my little thing right here, and she does the rigging too.
Damn.
All I'm gonna say
Very an artist.
is cool. That's nice.
Look, it's like the whole thing about separation of church and state. Like, you know,
You don't separate it though. Your entire thing for that entire thing is literally your entire idea for separating church and state is plat 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 plat.
okay, no, she lives in France, so we don't do that.
Yet.
No, she's asexual.
What? You know what?
Oh,
I'm
wait.
not questioning anything anymore. I'm just gonna do it.
Actually, on the 11th,
Silent speechless?
Wow.
That's incredible. I have so much respect for you.
That takes a
Oh
lot
my
of
god, I had money saved for college in a PC, and then it all went away within 3 days, and had to spend 1,600 for pocket insurance.
Oh, that sucks.
Pocket insurance? Wow.
That's harsh. It's a lot.
Holy.
That's insane. But I completely understand that. Turns out living on your own is really expensive, guys.
I hope it gets
Even
cheaper.
Nowadays, thanks to surging rent
Damn,
prices.
bro.
I know. It's
I-
so bad.
Why is a one bedroom cost 1,400? Somebody explain.
Actually, so
Now,
a one bedroom apartment in Japan costs 500.
I live in a studio and it's bad.
Yeah. Is that great?
I don't want to imagine. I've seen one for 1,500.
For me,
Why?
I just like I just hope the economy gets better. Other than that, for me, it's put it
Well, at least I always have my car in case I need somewhere to live.
yeah. I'm paying off a house at the moment. Damn. I hope it goes quicker, or at least hope it goes easy. Hopefully. I know that's not a big. I know that's a big thing.
Long-term
I feel
investment.
like I should just start dropping in randomly to size streams.
I literally, I'm usually in the live chat. People like some people have the access to do that. I don't know why people that have the access don't do that.
I didn't realize I had the access to do that.
You did.
Well,
And then I found
I-
it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I
found
don't
out
do
today.
it because it's rude. Like that's me.
Like if I'm streaming in live chat, if it's like a collab with like a new person, I kind of turn most of that stuff off. But if it's not and I'm just chilling, sometimes I do. If I'm just wanting to stream by myself, then I'm usually not in there at all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna randomly start dropping into your
Yeah.
stream and just taking over.
My whole thing for me is this. I think I'm gonna be honest. There's one thing that has been messing with me recently, and it's feeling that I haven't been able to do enough, while at the same time be feeling lazy because I haven't been doing enough. I think it's one dichotomy of streaming I dislike about it, is that you're constantly feeling like you could be doing more, and then you're not doing enough.
That's not how that word works, but alright.
The most like relatable statement you've ever made in your life.
I mean, because let's be honest, I've only recently started doing like editing my own videos again after like several months of not posting anywhere because I was kind of distraught after my job loss and all that shit. But my point is, I should have been like day after that is start editing my own videos to make sure I keep up the content, and I just didn't.
I feel like once you start that type of grind, it's really, really like it hurts to stop.
It does.
I honestly think that, like, especially when you're like super busy, limiting yourself might be the best thing to do. Just because, like, I tried to do the thing where I would like post like a TikTok every Wednesday or something, and then I freaked out and I was like, I can't even make a fucking TikTok in a week because I procrastinate my ass off. So like, it just doesn't work. I think like being more nice to yourself would be better. Like, just
I'm gonna be honest,
expect
it's not
yourself
that
to
I'm
be
nice to
crazy.
myself. I do feel like I've done a lot and I should like take a break here and there, but my whole thing for me is like I want to do more.
Yeah.
Because my whole thing is like I like streaming, but I also know doing Twitch only is going to literally kill my entire content flow of anything, because Twitch doesn't get you numbers.
No.
It only gets you numbers after you reach a certain point, and even then, it's like barely anything. Content on other platforms gets you more, but
Discovered on Twitch is
yeah, it's bugged.
I've tried doing the whole YouTube thing, and it just never works out for me because of because I play like long form RPGs, and that doesn't work on YouTube no more.
I mean,
Not with people's shortest attention spans these days.
Nope. So I'm just like, no, I'm not even gonna bother with YouTube.
for me, I don't
I
mind
wouldn't
YouTube.
blame you.
I have been, like, my whole thing is I have been wanting to start doing just chats, and I keep saying this. I want to do just chats before stream and then lead into the actual gaming afterwards. That way I can just take out portions of the just chat and then put those as YouTube videos. Because that'd
Good
be easier.
work.
Hey, Scrapper, how's it going? Welcome to the coffee crew. Yo, ow. 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 Wow.
So, please do not the imp.
about to. What's
Do
the?
not.
What do you mean, do not
Ah,
DM?
there we go. I found it.
I am good.
But you,
I am very good. I have coffee.
Oh, I don't have Miyu. Followed. I'm sorry, Miyu.
Why does that not work? Did the please no work?
like
If it's
I
not
would
working,
go
then
to
we have to
sleep,
re-add
might as
that.
well have
Please
myself a
refund
cup.
me.
I hate
I
them.
Okay,
spent a monies on that.
I need to go back to mod because I
So-
think some of my mods
all
are
good
on
stuff.
PC.
Hey, you guys know what we should make Silence do?
What?
I have a channel point. I have a channel point redeem where they pay 5,000 channel points, and I have to eat a bean, boozled bean.
I don't have those.
You should get those.
Maybe.
Your community likes seeing you in pain, right?
Oh my goodness.
What do you
That's
take
very
it
kind of
for?
you.
Thank
They're all
you.
Satanists.
Okay, I'm gonna just get rid of that channel point redeem for right now because I don't think it's working correctly. So I'm just gonna get rid of it for now. Yeah, there it is. Please note that is gone for now. Oh well. But yeah, I got that's fixed. Sweet. I speedrun Minecraft on Bedrock. That's kind of understandable. I like Minecraft.
He's currently just flexing on us for how much of a gamer they are.
Hey, I'm a gamer. I'm a
You're
hardcore
not.
gamer.
No, you're
I
not.
am. I
Hardcore
game.
bottom.
There you go.
And deploying hit bad redeem. Yay.
Yay.
Do you have the golden dice from Baldur's Gate 3?
I'm gonna be honest. I need someone to play with Baldur's Gate 3 with. Because it's one of those games I feel like is best with people.
It is.
And I don't have
But it's
much.
also a sort of thing that if you start, it's a 100+ hour commitment.
Exactly. It is.
Heck, we still gotta finish Rogue Trader one day.
I'm good. Yes. I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking after Backrooms, we could either do the idea Miyu had, or we could do Baldur's Gate. because I do want to go through that.
Wait, what idea did I have?
That idea you were talking about, the one I don't think you want me mentioning on stream yet. The one you were going on plus about, the one I saw 30 fucking notifications right before stream about. The one that I was literally going on for so long. I literally took a shower, got ready for stream, and all I saw was like 30 plus notifications.
Yeah, I may have a habit of spamming people.
Yeah,
I guess.
I may have contributed to this.
Every game I touched the most. Wow.
I mean, if you want someone,
today,
if you want someone, another person, so you can eventually do a full full party for your Baldur's Gate, hit me up.
Sure. I definitely will. The whole problem with me is I get offers while at the same time offering so many people all at the same time that if you really want me to do stuff, I feel so bad about saying this, but I have to be DM'd by you, by one way or another.
So then I'm gonna make
get you killed multiple times.
Wait, what?
Party wipe.
I will. Okay, there was that one time I party wiped everybody.
You did so many times. We had a counter on screen.
It wasn't all the time. It was my fault. It was just that one time I accidentally, you know.
We died to mind flayers twice.
Like a GameCube, kind of. Have older game consoles that you give away for free. I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't have any old game consoles. Mostly because everything I do now is just, you know.
Oh, yeah.
PC.
Maybe at my old place. Maybe like PS3.
I'm gonna be honest. I think the oldest console I played was probably the GameCube.
Oh.
The oldest console I played is an Atari.
Yep, I can claim the same.
Ew.
I actually still have an Atari.
Same.
As far as I know, I got 2 GameCubes and 1 OG Xbox.
I would never give away my original Xbox or my original Pong game board. Holy shit.
No.
Interesting.
That's a
classic.
Xbox 360 One and One X.
I love the Xbox. I'm gonna be honest. I think the golden age for gaming was the Xbox 360 era.
No.
Definitely.
100%.
PS2.
No, that was, in my opinion, is like the... I'd call it... So I think the golden age for gaming, in my opinion, goes from like GameCube all the way to Xbox 360, and then as soon as the PlayStation like 4 and Xbox One hit, it's like the Silver Age. I call that the Silver Age.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I guess that's good enough. I mean,
so would that make me...
My Xbox One, my Series X, I don't even know anymore.
But you know what that means? We're coming up on a renaissance.
Yes.
I would say, like, what would the Nintendo, like the 8-bit Nintendo that actually saved gaming?
The Bronze era.
Yes.
So Nintendo to the N64 era is
Yes.
the Bronze era?
It is the Bronze era.
It's the Bronze era because everything has to start from there,
Mhm.
but everything has improved since then.
And I'd say everything to Atari to all the way back to original Pong is like
Classics.
Caveman.
classic. It's like the classical era.
Right.
I'm talking like, you know, classics.
Ultra
You know, like the
classic.
Commodore 64, the Hardy
Yeah.
4600,
That's a classic era, in my opinion. And then you have the Bronze Age, the Golden Age, and then, in my opinion, the new Silver Age, which I think we're in. But I think it's actually ending. Although it's not as long as the other two, it's ending in a weird way to it, where, in my opinion, we're going into now what Xanathel described as a renaissance.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It all kind of depends on the Switch too.
It does.
Games these days just haven't been hitting.
Well, it's not that they haven't been hitting. Some of the games have been hitting massively. It's more the fact of consoles are changing in a way that I don't think even people back in like the golden age would like understand. Like people who grew up with PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1, hell, even the original like Atari and Nintendo consoles like Nintendo and Sega probably won't understand like how consoles and everything are changing and how they kind of need to change because there's things that they need to do now. Like with the Switch and
those cheaper computers.
yeah, like when the computer as the computer is right now, it just offers so many more benefits than like consoles do. But the thing that makes consoles unique is what I call the Switch effect. Because the Switch is both when it came out, it marketed itself as a home console and a portable console at the same time. And it played games that you originally could not take anywhere else on the go except for using the Switch. And
now you can get Crunchyroll.
And now I'm gonna be honest, you could get Crunchyroll and all this other stuff. But my point is this: I think that console was so influential, and you can clearly tell by sales how influential it was. But I think that console was so influential because it did one thing that actually made it different than the PC. Because nowadays, if I get an Xbox One or PlayStation 5, let's be honest, I'd have better performance playing on my PC. The games are coming to PC eventually. Even if it's just PlayStation games I have to wait on, I'd rather wait on and get a better price with all the DLC at once than fucking wait or to buy a PlayStation 5 that's overpriced, pay for online, and then have still worse performance than I would on my PC.
Pro deal.
Yeah. Or the PS5 Pro, which is so overly priced that it's actually closer to a PC's price. So you get all the negatives.
Come with a disc drive. You have to buy the disc drive separate.
So in my opinion, you get all the negatives with none of the positives nowadays. But with Nintendo Switch, and honestly the Nintendo Switch idea as a whole, I get to take those, like, there's one thing I can't do with my desktop. I can't fucking take my desktop anywhere I want. I can take my Switch basically anywhere.
That's too big.
So technically, the PlayStation did attempt to do a similar thing as the Switch before the Switch was a thing with the PSP and PS Vita.
I fully agree.
Because it's just it came out at the wrong time.
It did. Well, at the same time, they also failed to even try to improve it. They just stopped doing it. They had a golden idea and just stopped it. And when they did do something similar to it...
Hold on.
You're gonna go?
Say again?
What'd you say? Gothic?
Yeah, I think the PSP was the closest thing when you had to a home console on the go.
Kind of.
PS Vita.
Kind of.
PS Vita, I'd say, is closer, but yes.
Definitely.
The PSP and the PS Vita, I think
I don't know what they were
should have
thinking
got more
about
love.
the PS Portal. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
The PS Portal's garbage.
Okay, I gotta be honest, I think I know the reason they made the PlayStation Portal. It was to shut
Sony
everybody up. They didn't want to make it. They saw everyone clamoring for it, and they're like, fine, we'll make it for you. And then they make this damned piece of shit so fucking bad that they hope you'll never ask for it again.
So,
people still bought it.
Yeah.
So fun fact.
They could have just made it a PS4 portable, made it call it a day.
Yeah.
So fun fact.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Go ahead,
a while ago, there was a leak that Sony is working on another portable.
What's that?
I'm not looking forward to it. Oh no.
Because I think because again, the Vita was good because the Vita you could play your PS4 games on your Vita.
Kind of.
Yeah, but my whole thing
you
for
also used the Vita as a controller.
Oh yeah, but my whole point for me is I like the Vita. I like the PSP. But after the PlayStation Portal and how they are doing the PlayStation 5 Pro, I don't trust them to deliver any sort of good product console-wise anymore.
Oh yeah, no. Fuck.
At best,
I mean, the PS5 Pro was already an example of that.
Exactly, but my whole point for this is this. I have more faith in Xbox's next console than I do PlayStation's as of right now, and that's saying something.
That's a lot.
I heard Xbox is like moving away from consoles.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, they are.
The only thing I did hear is they're trying to do something similar to a Switch, which is where I think most consoles are going to be going.
Because they saw the money.
Yeah, it makes more money, and plus, if you make something that can, like, run, it's not impossible to make something run on it.
Think of it this way. What is one of the most profitable games on the market right now?
Fortnite.
No, besides that one.
I cannot.
You're not wrong. To be fair, it's free.
Mario Kart?
As you were saying?
That's free.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
free?
Games.
Oh, yeah, Genshin Impact. Yeah.
And guess what? The Hoyo Gacha games are all available on consoles.
Wait.
On the PlayStation console.
Yeah. So, Scarlet, question, Scotland, why do you think handhelds don't work anymore? I'm curious.
I feel like Switch
Because
is, like, so
I
good.
think
Yeah.
handhelds have actually more potential for a market than home consoles do now. Because if it's strictly home, I'm more better off right now specifically buying a PC. If I want a cool console or anything else like that, I'd probably take a Switch just because it's home and go. So at the moment I just moment I need to go somewhere, I just pack that in a small bag and just take it with me.
Is Genshin on the Switch?
I think so.
Roblox is so
Roblox
popular.
is.
Yeah.
Roblox is really popular too.
Imagine if, because again, I know because Genshin is on the PlayStation,
Yes.
right? Is Hoyo on PlayStation?
Genshin is coming to Xbox too.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
It
It'll be
is.
on
So,
Xbox
so,
as well.
so imagine the sales, right, of just Genshin. If PlayStation were to release a PlayStation portable handheld system, where you could access a mobile game store like the Play Store or the Apple Store, but you could play all of those games on.
Can't you play it on your phone?
Yeah.
You can, but imagine playing it on a screen the size of a Switch.
Yeah.
I see
So
what you're saying.
I agree with that, but my only other caveat for that is what's a good handheld console right now? I can name the Steam Deck, the Switch, the Steam Deck. They're making a Switch 2 right now. That's already going to be announced. They confirmed it's going to be announced.
Oh yeah, Switch 2 is coming out early
Mhm,
first quarter.
So it's not like they're not good handhelds out right now. Hell, there's even it was like a competitor to the Steam Deck. Is what was it called?
ROG Ally.
ROG
The Rogue
Ally.
Ally.
Rogue Ally, yeah. There's a
Of course
competitor to
I know
that.
that. I have more technology than I do brain cells.
Nice. But my point is, those are some really good handhelds. The Steam Deck lets you play most of your Steam games. The Rogue Ally also lets you play a bunch of PC games and all that stuff. While the
The GPD went for, and I got one.
I got Kinchi in bed, so I'm gonna close his computer. I hope you have a good night. Thank you. Time to go to bed.
VR is a waste of time until we get full dive.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I fully agree with that. But at the same time, I think a little, like, if you wanted it to even just be a bit more interactive, please just have full body standard. Because everyone's like, oh my gosh, but that's so expensive. Sai has a cool voice. Thank you. But like, my whole thing is this.
Amazing.
I have a thing about VR. I love VR. It's fun. Like, sure, it's not the best, and it's not the most thoroughly, worked on yet. But if you had until full dive, I'm gonna be honest, full dive is gonna be a whole thing when it comes out. But
I will spend as much money as possible once they actually release a full dive fucking set.
But my whole thing is this. I don't mind VR right now. It's fine. It's basically just a giant tech demo. But I honestly think if you want more people to get into it, the next fucking Quest you have to release has to have full body standard. Because I can't tell you how many times I play any VR game, and then I'm moving my feet where I'm supposed, like in my own literally in my own like area, and I'm just trying like in the game, and I'm moving my feet, and they're just not moving with me, and I'm having to use joysticks, which is fine. I feel like the joysticks should still be there because you're not gonna always have the space. But my point is this: if I can't physically move my legs, it takes out a big part of the immersion. And I honestly think if you want VR to explode, the first thing you gotta do is basically make it Ready Player One style and then do full dive. You have to prove it's worth delving that money into it before anything else. And I think games like Half-Life Alyx are a great example of good VR games, but you need the technology and you need it to be standard in order to make sure everyone gets on board. And I think the one thing everyone's missing out on, because everyone I've talked to about VR, even my friend who is like actually a really big VR streamer and like not streamer but like content creator, he's like, well, not everyone has the room space. It's not about the room space. It's about the immersion, in my opinion. Like, everyone goes to VR to be immersed. That's like its main pull-in for everything. And sure, even people with full body don't even have all the space. But the point is this. I honestly think without feet tracking and just like leg and body tracking to its fullest extent, you really aren't gonna get too many people into VR. I just think that's just a side effect of not having full body.
Yeah, that does sound like a struggle right there.
I just think if you're able to capture your full body, it'd be an actual step up. Because everything I see right now is just new headset after new headset. And I'm like, well, that's cool.
Boring.
Can I get some, like, more tracking? Like, standardized? I don't know. That's just something I thought of. I'm like, why? Why hasn't that been a thing? How's it? Yeah, the battery and the life of the quest is still shit. It's like dead within like 2 hours.
Lame.
But fun fact.
What's your fun fact?
You guys want to know what happened yesterday?
Sure.
Canonically, Ironcrad has been beaten.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh my god, that entire series now happens in the past. Oh my god.
Oh
Miu,
god.
when she first learned that Sword Art Online was a thing, would be really happy right now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and the funny part is SAO is actually what got me to thinking like, I might want to give VR a shot.
So, a little bit of a tidbit for anyone who doesn't know, the anime Sword Art Online is what really, in my opinion, boosted VR as an entire concept. And
Not loser anime?
yes, as much as you call it a loser anime, and I will criticize it for being, not the best.
Hey, I like Sword Art Online.
It's not the best anime, I will say that, but I will say this, it inspired everyone to pick up a VR headset.
Well,
It's not as bad as
funny.
Girlfriend.
So funny tidbit about at Sword Art Online.
Mm-hmm.
It was a complete accident. It was never supposed to be a thing. It was literally just an essay or that he had to write for a school assignment.
Hey, the best accidents always give it is our
Yep. Though I will say one thing for his, just my opinion on the. I've been reading the novels, which I think are objectively the anime because you actually get to see what Kirito's thought process is. You don't see that in the anime. And frankly, the anime does butcher a lot of the scenes and really shortens them when they are.
I mean, if you want to
mind.
if you want to know the anime, just go watch SAO Abridged.
Well, but
yeah,
there was one story arc that. There was one story arc that almost killed that entire. It almost even killed the light novels. It was so bad.
What was it?
The fairy dance arc.
I'm gonna be honest, everyone mentions that, but I don't remember it.
Wait, has that shown up in the anime?
Yes.
Yes, it was in season 1, where they went to ALO for the first time.
Oh yeah, it's where she's stuck in the fucking game.
Yeah, where she's still stuck in it because the dude's holding her hostage, and she's basically a weak damsel in distress, going from a badass heroine to that.
Yeah.
No, it was honestly just like I don't know.
Yeah, it was not great.
SAO2 was pretty badass though.
Oh my god, like actually, I actually kind of liked it.
SAO2 is badass.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Also,
I also really like the Alicization too.
That was like my favorite one.
Well, yeah, my favorite story arc because where I also read reading the light novels, I understand a lot more about Sea Island. I like Phantom Bullet is hands down my favorite story arc in all of SAO, followed closely by Alicization.
Phantom Bullet is the only SAO game I own.
No, I actually don't own that yet. Also, Bob Ross once said, "We don't make mistakes, we make happy accidents." Sword Art Online was that. I'm gonna be honest. I think Sword Art Online was actually a happy accident. Because in my opinion, Sword Art Online to me is a anime that isn't the best, but what it inspired, I think, will actually outlive it. Honestly, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, in my opinion, is fantastic. I think it's literally the best fantasy ever written, but it does have its own problems. But what it inspired is everyone else's fantasy. Like J.R.R. Tolkien is literally the grandfather of fantasy for a reason.
I mean, to be fair, that's true because my book, something I'm doing when I'm writing my book is imagining it as if I was like DMing a D&D campaign, and D&D was inspired by Lord of the Rings.
It was. The entire thing was inspired by Lord of the Rings. So my whole thing is this: like, things you inspire will sometimes outlive you, but at the same time, it's actually just cool to see them in general. Like, SAO isn't the best anime, but it inspired a lot of people to actually get into VR, and now VR is actually a concept that isn't out of the realm of possibilities anymore.
So I will also say one thing SAO inspired. So, a lot of people say that SAO also inspired the isekai trope.
It did.
It didn't. Isekai has been a thing people have been writing about.
It did
for
not.
centuries.
Okay, it did not. It did not inspire it. It popularized it. There's a difference. It popularized it.
Because guess what? Alice in Wonderland's an isekai.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh my god, the OG
It
isekai.
is. It really
Go
is.
ahead and in that one.
Yeah. Chronicles of Narnia is an isekai.
Chronicles is an
Oh
isekai.
my fucking fuck ass.
I am going to go ahead and peace out. I have a call I have to get to. It was
Okay,
really
have
nice
fun.
having fun with you guys.
Yeah.
Take care of you.
Yeah, have a great rest of your stream, Si. I'll be
I
seeing
will.
you.
I'm gonna be honest though. We've been going on this for a while. I think it's time we start killing some aliens. You guys ready?
Oh yeah. Alice in Wonderland's an isekai.
It is an isekai. Woo!
Yeah, speaking of isekai, I think you'll I got some new drip.
What do you mean you got
Oh,
some new
man.
drip?
It Helldivers.
Oh. Oh god, I hate.
man.
I hate how Helldivers always get stuck.
I'm gonna have to go to bed knowing that's a fact now.
We are gaming. We are gaming.
Outside of gaming? Alright. I shall
Meta gaming.
It's time. Okay, have fun, mate.
Take care.
Bye. It was fun dropping out and ruining your stream. Okay, bye.
Get it run shit.
I'll try harder next time.
Okay, it's fine.
Very well.
Ow! Holy shit! Oh, Nikki, hey!
Ray.
Hi, Nikki.
How's it going, Nikki? We were just about to start some Helldivers. We were doing a bit of a just chat for community night until then. How's it going? How are you? What are you doing? Ew? What do you mean, ew? What's with the ew?
Oh, wait a minute. Was
Why
it
am I
Helldivers
getting
what Nikki was playing?
Wait, were you playing? No,
That's
she was.
stupid.
No, she was playing something else. I don't think she was playing it.
Helldivers.
I don't think it was Helldivers. Was it? Oh, Battlefield 1.
Ah.
That was Battlefield 1.
Still bullets, still guns.
Oh, yeah, but different. Fair. Hell is being goofy. Hell is always goofy. He's the goofiest of goobers. Let me turn down the fucking graphics again.
Goofy Goober, yeah.
Apparently the automatons have stolen something from us.
They always do.
He's a goofy goober, yeah.
You're a goofy goober. I'm pulling a legion and sent you to everyone. Why are you doing this? Why would you do this? I can't believe you do this. Hell is just being hell, and I can't believe you do it. It's unnatural.
Oh, wait, Hell's pulling a legion?
Yes, it's actually weird.
Ew.
I
Why?
don't- That's what I was saying.
Disgusting.
We
Even though I
must
don't know what that is
defend.
because I play Helldivers.
So, are you gonna? Oh, or you need me to come to you?
Yeah, oh yeah. If you want to join on, just join on me. I hope your stream went well, Nikki.
The
Also,
Dawn of
someone-
War will join you shortly.
Someone
Yeah,
shout
join
Nikki
them
out,
if they're a
please.
friend
If
of
you
mine.
can, if I can try and shout out right now. Give me a second. Where is it? Where's the shout? I know I have a shout out button. Where's the shout out button? Where the fuck?
I already got it.
We got it. Thank you. I don't know why it wasn't working. There's Ray. Okay, let's go back to forever.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cold in here. Let me out.
Oh, the new
I don't like it.
Oh. I hear the thing, but I don't see the thing.
See what thing?
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Yeah, I'm just changing some of the settings to make it run better.
You
Huh.
ain't a true PC player if you ain't taking the graphics to its absolute lowest just for frame rates.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Like, come
Mostly
on, you
'cause
buy
model.
it for $2,000 and then what do? Yank the graphics to make it look like a PlayStation 2 game.
Well, it's mostly because running in the model plus this is a lot.
Yeah. Just come on, I want that 360. I didn't buy a PC just to play games at like 30 frames per second. I would have got that on console.
To be fair, I bought my PC like 4 years ago, so I would expect some, like, you know, performance issues by now.
If it still runs good, then it runs good, right?
It's not that it doesn't run good, it's that it just takes a lot more out of my PC than usual. So I could use to run everything like at ultra and I would have no problems. I can't do that no more.
Yeah.
It's just how it works. I'll need to upgrade when it comes down to it. Are we hearing a rude person? No, you're just hearing you're hearing the Gothic Snow Leopard.
Rude person.
Yeah, are you rude? It's kind of rude there. That'll work. Okay. Alright. Time to dive. It is time to dive! For Super Earth! I have coffee cup.
Democracy.
We gotta kill them while drinking coffee. Because that is the actual
we're not gonna
option.
bother going to bed tonight.
Dive or die. Literally, it is dive or die. Also, thank you for the coffee. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry it took me so long to say this. I was getting ready to and switching everything over to Helldivers. Ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Nya 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 nya.
I want to redeem sunglasses, yeah.
Sunglasses, what we're doing there? Let's fucking go.
Hashtag deal with it.
Yeah, we're doing a defense mission, by the way, so make sure you guys get all your stuff ready to kill some bugs defensively. I just realized I basically took nothing for defense. Oh well. Shit.
Where are we defending from?
We're defending from over here.
He's gonna hurt his eyes.
I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine.
I guess that's plausible.
I usually bring mines on this.
Everywhere.
Right now, I'm just gonna fucking, I guess, bring out my, I'm gonna not take the mech. I got a bunch of shit I can use, actually. I'll be fine. Ow, thank you, Tech Priest. Also, ow, 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 and ow. Tech Priest, why are you hitting me? Why would you do this?
Just wanted to do a little throwaway celebration for.
Oh,
being
incendiary mines. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Just
Thank you for
be
gifting the
left
sub with 2 vector logic. Thank you for the gifted. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna close this one because I don't know what. I don't know why people keep opening the damn gates. We need to keep these shut for a reason. It's a whole thing I don't like about this shit. Is I always like keep it open. I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that? That doesn't need to happen. Ray, are you ready?
I do have one pet peeve
yep.
about the VTuber streamers or whatever that thing was about.
What was your pet peeve?
Most of them keep streaming after I go to bed.
I'm gonna be honest, that's just time zones, and time zones are actually the bane of my existence.
Oh. Like, come on, I gotta go work in the morning and you just here playing.
Oh shit, I flew that too close. Shit, run!
Oh my god, I got stuck.
Doing?
As I said, I threw it too close.
Ah!
Yeah, that was my bad. Ah!
God damn it, Sai!
It was too close, as I said. Helldivers, man, I ain't played this in so long. Kind of the same, but I'm kind of glad I threw it there now, actually. Holy shit. Also, the thing's through. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just calling my walker. We're gonna deal with that shit. Like, I kind of agree.
I think it's dead.
Oh shit, it's dead? Sweet. Oh well.
Yeah, I kind of have a Quasar cannon.
That's nice. My whole thing with Helldivers was I don't like what Sony did with it. That's why I stopped playing it for so long. But they put in a lot of work, so I think it's fine, if that makes sense. I'm still not completely happy for what they did. but I don't think the developers deserve that shit anymore. They deserve the shit they got because they did it, but at the same time, I'm still not happy about the entire situation. It's one of those, you're just kind of have to deal with that one pet peeve if you really enjoy this game. And I'm gonna be honest, this game is good.
What was the situation?
Remember where Sony was like, oh, you now have to sign into PlayStation Network in order to make sure. And then they sold it in areas where where people can't even make a PlayStation Network account because they're assholes.
Like, come on, I already got so many logins. EA Play,
well, my whole thing is, if this was your plan from the actual beginning, why did you sell it in areas you know won't actually be able to fucking make an account? Because that's actually just like stealing their game after a while. That's the fucked up part, you know? The hype for this game was unreal, then it just dropped off the face of the earth. They should add that third enemy type from the first. I think they should. They actually are adding it. It's just one of those things of adding it is one thing, but they have to, you know, add it all and all that shit. Like, development's hard, I will say that, but they still have to actually add it, you know? But I'm gonna be honest, they also needed to fix up the balancing, because the balancing for a while was actually shit. With this recent one, their players are going back up, so their numbers are going back up. It's not like they're not improving. I will say that. They are actually improving. But I'm gonna be honest, if they don't actually start doing shit to, I'm not certain if they'll actually reach the level they used to be, if that makes sense. I'm not sure they will. Like, they were a rising star, and then I think Sony's decision actually fucked them over in worse ways than I think most people realize.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, I definitely don't even want to get the game right now. Not that I wanted it before, but yeah, that just makes it 10 times worse.
I like this game. I like the developers. I played the first game. Yes, I played Helldivers 1. Like,
how long ago was the first Helldivers? Let me see.
That was back all the way back on, I think, PlayStation Vita? It was a while ago. But my whole...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So almost a decade.
It was a decade ago, almost. Good 8 years. But my whole point with it is, I like this game, I like the developers. I really just hate Sony, but the way I see it, Sony's fucking themselves over. I don't think there'll be a Sony in a while. Because if the fucking president leaving, plus like half the other shit happening to Sony is happening, plus Concord as itself, if like they thought Concord was gonna be a Star Wars project for them, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see Sony lasting that long.
Not anymore, not with the decisions they've been making.
Not really.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing. They're still up.
The worst part is I like Sony.
No, sigh.
To be fair, that was Eagle 1.
Sony
I was running.
Cool. Used to be cool.
Oh fuck. Good news. It's going to kill me. Bad news. It's actually going to kill me.
That's just more
Ow.
bad news.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Ah, shit. Oh no.
Ooh.
Hey, Needle. Hey, Needle, how's it going? Ew, Concord. If Sony wants to live, they'll bring back stuff like Hackspire. I'm gonna be honest. I think there's rumors they're actually working on a new Sly Cooper game. Like
Raccoon Daddy?
Yeah, I think they're working on a Sly Cooper game. But I'm gonna be honest, if they really want to survive, in my opinion...
More Raccoon Daddy, yes.
You didn't see that, chat? You didn't see that? Nothing happened. I did not accidentally just land on a Helldiver.
Saw it.
I'm fucking up right now. So good earlier. Holy shit. I'd run, Ray, if I were you.
I was grabbing my stuff to get...
Don't worry, because I'm adding 2 of these shits.
2 of them?
Yeah, they're handing out orbital napalm barrages for everybody right now. So I can technically have 2 of those.
Napalm? Alice in Wonderland is an isekai.
It is.
Yeah, isekai don't
Okay.
the first one, and it wasn't
Companies
even
are greedy
Japanese.
fuckers. That's why. It's not even that they're greedy fuckers. Concord lost them money. It lost them money on
Way
such
too
a
much.
level they shut down the company.
Like,
A
it
greedy
co-
fucker
it
doesn't
costed
do
more-
that shit. A greedy fucker looks at what people want and then they actually make the money from what they want. Or they try and, like, get the money from them in one way or another. Literally did the opposite. At this point, I'm honestly saying it's more stupidity, not greed. Like, there's so many
Like, they
things that should
really
have told them that this was a really bad idea, and then just didn't listen to it.
But no, we have to put this game. The gamer.
Wait, is that Ray?
God.
Cute little coffee cat? Yes, he's in the thing with me. We're fighting bugs. We are dying horrendously.
Yeah,
It's not going well.
horrendously cooked.
So he's a companion then?
Just kind of what she always. Oh fuck! Here's napalm. I'm calling down my flamethrower. I'm getting my napalm strikes in. But yeah, like, I would say it's greed, but at the same time, I also can't because it's honestly just general incompetence.
Pretty much.
Anybody remember the Resistance games? Like, I'm gonna be honest. You know the worst part about those, like, Resistance and one of my personal favorite Sony products, which I'm still sad they haven't come back with Killzone yet? It's made by Guerrilla Games, but they're so focused on the Horizon series, which, and I quote, hasn't really been paying off for them. It really hasn't. Every time they release a Horizon game, you know what happens? Something else comes out right after it, which fucks it over. Like, Horizon Zero Dawn came out. A week later, Breath of the Wild came out. Horizon Forbidden West comes out. A month later, Elden Ring comes out. Like,
And Elden Ring.
and like Elden Ring, fucking Breath of the Wild, all that shit, like, it fucked over the Horizon series, oh my gosh. I honestly think they'd have better luck going back to Killzone. Never played a Horizon game? Yeah, that's the thing, I haven't either. Yet they're more likely to remaster that than they are to actually go back to Killzone. I'm like, motherfuckers, give us Killzone. You know?
I can't
Never
think
really
of
heard of-
another mainline first-person shooter on Sony's console.
That's the thing. Killzone was basically Sony's version of Halo.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was just a really good game, basically. And my whole thing is that was Guerrilla Games' bread and butter before Horizon, and now that they make Horizon, they don't do anything else. And now I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that? It's actively hurting you.
Boring. I don't want to play that shit.
And it's not like the game is bad, it's mid. That's all it is, it's mid.
Really average compared to anything else you can get on the market.
Yeah. Resistance was Sony's Halo, though it was not. No, Killzone was Sony's Halo. Resistance was more of akin to I don't know, it wasn't its Halo. Sony's Halo was honestly Killzone.
If you
Resistance was good, though.
If you ever think you're stupid, just remember, people are still out there gonna get a PS5 Pro.
I don't even call them stupid. It's not even Xbox.
Sad.
Like, how to put it? I don't think illy on the people who get a PS5 Pro. I just think they don't really understand. I honestly really wish they just find something better, or at least try something else. Because I feel like anyone who gets a PS5 Pro, in my opinion, are just so enamored with PlayStation that they don't do anything else other than get PlayStations. Which I'm like, I really don't think that's the best thing. I feel like you should try everything. Like, I've owned everything from an Xbox to a Nintendo system to a PlayStation system. Like, I've owned one of everything basically at one point or another. I even owned DSs, I owned a PS Vita, I've played a PlayStation Vita, like, I played, like, most consoles that came out.
It's
But
too boring to play on just one thing.
yeah, but I honestly feel like nowadays, you're kind of just forced into playing one thing. And then
Like,
ever
come
since...
on.
Yeah. I seen
What the
someone
heck?
in a lawn store pawn a PS5 Pro and they only got like 160 pounds. Holy shit.
Man.
Yeah, that is not worth it. I don't know. To me, I think that people who buy those consoles, in my opinion, I feel bad because I think they are probably not getting what they deserve. And I'm gonna be honest, I really think that PC is eventually just gonna take it all over. Not
Yeah,
because
basically.
not because it's like, oh, PC's so much better. I'm just saying consoles are going so expensive to the point to where it's not even physically tenable to get a console compared to a PC. Like, what is it? $700 for the base PlayStation 5 Pro. Plus plus the disc drive, which is probably another 80, plus online, which is another 80, plus no stand, which is probably 10, 20, whatever they make it, plus an extra controller if you want to do couch co-op, which is another 70. By that time, you're spending nearly $1,000. At that point, yeah. But if I'm doing that, if I'm about to spend $1,000, I'm just gonna wait, get more money, and spend it on a PC, which I know will be worth it. You know, I will have backwards compatibility. I'll be able to play more of my games, and I'll be able to buy older games that that aren't even on those consoles. I just get better options either way.
Plus, you can't browse and watch videos and do all that quite as easily on a PC, so you're getting even more bang for buck. You can do a lot on a PC, but
it was like
console,
450, I think. Yeah.
You're just stuck with whatever's on the console, and that's it.
Yeah.
You can't really do shit.
I mean, Xbox isn't much better. They basically do half the same things, but they just don't have the game catalog, you know, PlayStation has.
Definitely not.
But I will say this. It's not horrendous. The consoles aren't bad. But what made consoles special more than PC was that they were the affordable way to play. Like, if I didn't want to spend...
the games to prove it.
Well, it's not just that. It's that they were the affordable way to play more than anything else.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't want to spend $1,000 on a PC, I'd spend $500 and get a console, plug it in, play. That's how it is. That's not the way anymore.
Or maybe
that's not how it is.
For like at Series S, I guess.
Well, you get the whole point for this was like, you know, I'm tempted to get in, but for a backwards compatibility, I'm gonna be honest. If you are looking for like the next thing after to get, just get a PC, just because you'll have backwards compatibility for most of your games, while at the same time holy shit, what the fuck? Ow! Ow!
Oh, did that hurt?
Yeah, I got hit in the head.
On a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that definitely hurt.
Hey Plague, how's it going?
How's it? Pack for it.
Hey Plague, how you doing? We're playing some Helldivers. How are you, mate? How's it going? Hello, hello, hello.
In the ice pack.
Also, hello, Diana. How are you?
Yeah,
okay. We're gonna be doing, I think, the ICBM launch now. Was playing Yakuza 0? Nice. How was it? Hopefully it was good.
Fun.
Oh, to be honest, I think the 360 was better than the PlayStation 3 because the WWE games on the Xbox version of them, you could import music using wireless. Whereas the PlayStation didn't have that feature. I'm gonna be honest. I think when it came to like the Xbox 360 versus PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 was better.
Undoubtedly.
It was. But I did like some of the features that the PlayStation had that Xbox didn't have.
No paid online.
Yeah. At that point, yeah.
No paid online.
And then they changed that, and then I hate them for it now, because fuck you.
Yeah, I think like Xbox really pulled the worst move of all starting this.
Yeah, I really think that was the worst idea ever. Plus they had
Like,
Connect
hell,
Sports. Yeah, I didn't. Connect was not a good thing. Let's be honest. Connect was not good.
Well, Connect was like the
And they even
early
made
motion
Nintendo
tracking.
go
Connect.
want to
Okay,
do
I will say
online
this.
play.
No. Early motion
Hey.
tracking was Wii. How was early motion tracking?
The Wii and the Connect were in the same era. You have
I
to
know,
remember
but Wii
that.
came out first. Remember?
Then the
And
Kinect
the
managed
Kinect-
to somehow make it worse.
Then the Connect came out like a year or two after.
Years too.
I think it was like a year after.
2009, 2010-ish.
I think so. That was a while.
Yeah.
See, if I
Definitely.
wanted a PC, I'd want one to lag at least a decade, like a really good one. Oh, wait, last at least a decade?
or more.
Because I got that money. I'm gonna be honest. The thing about PC is this: the big price is at the beginning when you straight up get into it, because it's gonna cost you a bunch to actually get into it. But once you're in it, it saves you so much money. Steam sales are one big example. At the same time, also talking about, for at least for me, is I don't have to pay for
a lot of games on Steam. They're just so
Man,
abundantly
where
cheap.
Nice.
are we in Florida?
I don't know, we're in Florida. But no, for me, it's like it saves you money over the long haul. It gets you in, but then you're in, and then you're getting money saved up because Steam sales plus, you know, not having to pay for online is a big benefit. Plus, like,
Major. I even got Sparking Zero just on my PC just
Yeah.
because, in case I finally stop playing on my Xbox.
yeah. I just feel like console games always have been, console gamer. I just feel like a console gamer always have been. You can feel like a console gamer all you want.
I mean,
I just
I ain't
don't
gonna play.
like. I'm gonna be honest. I
still made
physically,
my-
I have been a console gamer most of my life. The only time I've been a PC gamer was in the last, and I quote, few years, and I'm talking last 4. Most of my life till I was 20 years old, I was on consoles, every single console basically. But my point is this: as a person who was a console gamer, ever since, you know, getting to like PC or anything else like that, I can't name a single benefit to PC to consoles over PC. Not even one, because if you're talking about controller access or like controller functionality or ability or like a user interface similar to a console, PC has that. It's their Steam Big Picture mode that you can set up to start at the beginning of your like computer starting mode. Like that will literally start at the very beginning if you want that to happen.
So it operates just like a console if you really want it.
Like at the end of the day, the PC to me is just the freedom to choose what you want it to be, while console, you're just in it for whatever that console provides you.
Like the cheapness.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
just convenience, I guess.
It's just convenience. But
Like, yeah,
I
you're
just
not
can't
going out
name
of
a specific
get a console
advantage
if you're
that console has over PC anymore. Neither in power or price anymore, especially since the PlayStation 5 Pro. And then you might say that's a bit of an outlier, but I will say this. When you're costing $700, I'm sorry, at that point, some people are thinking it's more worthy just to get a PC, because it'll be like, what, save another $300, and next thing you know, you got like a decently big, like save another $300, and you could get yourself a medium tier PC that you won't have to upgrade for at least a few years, and I'm talking 4 at minimum. That's a decent buck, you know, that's decent. You don't, that's actually a good price point, you know? And plus, PCs do more than just game. I can fucking do what I'm doing now, which is stream. I can make art. I could start a side business,
videos.
you know?
Work
Watch videos, make
processing.
work processing. Like, they're not just
Watch
gaming
Dragon Ball and
consoles.
One Piece.
But a console's all meant for gaming, but, you know.
Mostly.
Just,
right.
and I'm not saying
And-
to bash on consoles. I like consoles, but I just don't see the benefits they used to own. Like, they used to be the budget way to get into gaming. They used to be the affordable, you know, go get Tebby or little Billy a console so they could play the latest Call of Duty or whatever. That's not that anymore. The new way of
Console
getting
exclusive
yeah, ow. Like the new way of getting any sort of games is literally just, oh my gosh, get Timmy the $700 console. Holy shit, you know?
Ew.
Yeah.
Too much. Might as well get a $800 gaming PC. It'll work
Yeah.
even better. Do more.
Honestly. And it's, you know, I'm just trying not to bash on console, but I really just don't see any benefits to it anymore. At least not as they used to. The only reason I say the Switch is better is because they offer one benefit most PCs can't, and that's portability.
Indeed. Even then, nowadays you're coming out with handheld gaming PCs like the Steam Deck, the ROG like the GPD Win.
Oh yeah.
But those are still kind of pricey, so you know, Switch does give the best bang for buck.
Yeah, that's fair. But I'm gonna be honest, I've been having, you know, that's just my whole thought on that entire that entire topic. I have been loving Helldivers then again, though. Helldivers has been great. I have been loving and playing this again, and it's been great. I will say this, though. What is it? There was a thing that came out recently. Yeah. Remember games for $30? Oh, God. Are we going to get inflation? Because I'm going to be honest. I remember I remember the dollar menu. Does anyone else remember that?
I remember the 99-cent menu.
He remembers the 99-cent menu. I remember the dollar menu. I remember you could get a bunch of food for $1.
$1.
Check how much it is real quick. So I'm not doing anything.
What?
Someone asked how much is the newest console. I'm not doing anything, so I'll just I'll see.
How much is the new COD? Like 70? It's like $70 base, and then like $100 for like the collection and all that other shit.
70 for the cross-gen.
I blame Sony, by the way. Fuck you. Hold the lever, by the way.
Ones anyway.
No, but yeah, fuck you, Sony, for raising game prices. You honestly didn't need to do that.
They were the ones that started it to begin with.
I know.
Here we are.
Oh yeah, I know that. I'm just saying I blame them for it.
You didn't need to do that, but what do you know?
They say they needed to do it, but I'm gonna be honest, they really didn't.
Oh my god, there are so many of those bugs.
To be fair, I think it's a lot of gamers' faults for just accepting it. Like,
the problem is this: the gamers accepted it, but then Baldur's Gate came out. And I think everyone started getting new. They started growing backbones in a weird way. I think 2023 for gaming is what made everyone grow a backbone for gaming, because 2023 was so full of good games that when you get to 2024 and they're releasing the actual bottom of the barrel type shit like Skull and Bones, fucking Concord, or anything else like that. I'm sorry, when it comes to 2023 with like all the games that came out, plus say fucking Baldur's Gate and all that shit, I think gamers saw such quality that they realized this is how it should be all the time. And the fact that this in one studio who is basically not any bigger than any of the bigwigs, and they're coming out with this shit, yeah, no, fuck you guys. I think, in my opinion, that Baldur's Gate was that proof of concept that gamers really needed to prove and say, yes, you can make a good game with this big budget and it be only $60 and still turn a profit. You don't need to nickel and dime us every single day, you know? I think that, like, Baldur's Gate is the ultimate proof, in my opinion.
Game was NBA 2K21.
Yeah. Gamers are extraordinary. Extraordinary today. Extortionate. Am I reading that right? It's extortionate, right?
Extortionate pricing.
Extortionate pricing, kind of.
I'm no big
Games are extortionate. Yeah, they're extortionate. They're extorting everything. You know, it's prices that don't need to be that high.
Trying to make you buy the $120 edition day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want you to buy
being
60 or 70.
Aided on how devs giants of the past have begun to fade. Like, how to put it? The fact that these game companies are slowly dying is just what I call the circle of life for game companies, or just companies in general. Companies get big, they get old, they get fat. The person who becomes in charge is an idiot. They make decisions, the entire company falls apart. That's how it works with everything. That's how it works for empires. It's how it works with companies. That's just how it freaking works. And it's not a bad thing either. Like, there are games I love, such as like, like Hi-Fi Rush. I'm not gonna get another game of that. That's just not gonna happen. Or if it does happen, it's another thing. Saints Row is another one. I loved Volition. They made some bad games. They're gone. Now I gotta hope that the Dollar Silver fucking gives it to another company and they can make another one. That's what I gotta hope for. But it's not bad. If I can't let these companies fail, I won't get good games because I'll just be supporting bad shit, you know? It's one of those things that you kind of have to be sad about it, but at the same time, you also have to realize it's kind of just the natural way of things. Like, I'm gonna be honest, as much as I want a good Battlefield, I don't think I'll be getting a good Battlefield.
Probably not.
Like, I grew up with the Battlefield franchise. I love Battlefield from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4, but I honestly generally do not think I'll be getting a good one. That's a high siren.
Definitely not. I mean, we're thinking about they practically butchered that 2042 so badly that nobody has their hopes up anymore.
Like, there's also one. Also, like, well, there's also another game series I like that comes from.
Here.
Oh shit! Fuck you. Damn it! I got killed by a stalker. Shit. But no. I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I start talking, it's usually about gaming. I want to talk. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about like anime or some shit. You know, let's get on that topic. You guys been watching anything recently? Because I've been rewatching the original Gun.
Is supposedly going to soon have enough material to get started on season 4.
Really?
I would say Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian.
What?
Hmm?
The most unknown anime? Huh, that's a good one actually. I would say Old Noah 0. Just because I don't hear many people talking about it, but I think it's because it had a really shitty second season. Confused, this Helldivers or Elden Ring? This is Helldivers. This isn't Elden Ring.
I think my obscure anime would be an Archdemon's Dilemma: How to Love Your Elf Bride.
I don't know.
Yep, I just proved my point then and there.
Stalker! Belisarius, Zetaman are two animes that I do try to recommend to others. I know the one anime I'm looking forward to right now is Sakamoto Days. I cannot wait for that. I know one anime I was disappointed about was the, it was basically about a ninja. I'm sorry, I was so disappointed I actually stopped watching after like the 3rd episode. It was basically about a ninja trying to avenge his family and then he gets into mech fights. And I'm like, that's not what happens. I'm like, why? I mean, it's what happened, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying to watch a bunch of more anime, but the whole problem is having time to do it. I'm gonna be honest, I think the one thing I struggle with more than anything else right now is scheduling everything and just like having time to do one of everything. Because there's just not enough time to do everything I do. But that's just a personal beef. Apparently Terminator had a decent anime as well. Sai, do you... you're fine, Scotland.
All of a sudden.
Yeah. What's another anime actually? Fucking.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm trying to think of what else came out. I know I've been rewatching the original Gundam series because I just like Gundam. I've been trying to get back into that, yeah. Because the first Gundam I ever watched was Iron Blooded Orphans, and then I've been trying to rewatch the original series because I do like it. And I actually finished it. I got all the way to the end, and then I still need to watch Char's Revenge and then all that stuff. I actually got Char's Gunpla recently. It's a. I'm glad you're good.
I mean, is Zaku?
I have his Zaku. I got a Federation Zaku, and I have his Zaku. But putting those together is gonna take me like a whole day. So yeah, I just put it off for now. I think I'll put it together later. When I have like a full day off, I might do that actually. I know, like, what is it? Fuck. My brain's blanking. Why is it blanking? Oh yeah, here's my old mech. Gotta launch the nuke! What else? Actually, I have another question. If you guys were to have a series you like turned into an anime, what would you want? Because there's been a lot of series getting a lot of different anime. Like, what is it? Lord of the Rings is getting one, and it's about the Rohirrim. Terminator already had one. So, what would you want as an anime? I'm actually generally curious now.
Spider-Man, I guess.
That's already been done.
Okay, lucky me. I should go search for that.
Actually, they did a full Avengers one as well, so it is most Marvel characters. So, yeah, they already did that.
They made one for Nier Automata.
You know what I want?
Yeah, tell.
Can I get a Pirates of the Caribbean anime?
Oh, they're not gonna put Johnny Depp in it, sadly. We all know that.
Oh no, they will. That's the problem. They put him in everything except live action. Like, they'll put Jack Sparrow in anything except live action. Like, he was even in Kingdom Hearts 3, even though he wasn't, you know... Yeah.
Well, one I would like to see, Super Metroid.
Ooh, I actually would like to see that. That's actually kind of cool. But you do realize if you get one of that, there's going to be so much fan service depending on who's doing it, right?
Yeah, that's a problem.
What was the enemy
what
again?
What the heck?
The one
Stop
you
dying.
wanted again?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, him.
Oh, Metroid.
Metroid. The fan service will definitely have some potential, knowing damn well everyone wants to stick their wiener inside the Zero Suit Samus.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna be honest. There's like a few characters. Oh shit. Oh, that hurt. There's like a few characters I think everyone will always say Smash to, and I think one of them is Bayonetta. Another one is Samus.
No doubt.
And I think there's a few others.
The quintessential bad girl. Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, Nintendo comes out with some baddies, even though they're supposedly for kids, you know?
Like
Also, they allow more. You know what's weird? There's a more Schmintai on.
Nintendo was never for kids until people started pushing video games into the toy aisle.
You know what? You're right, but I will say this. You know it's shocking when Nintendo is technically more for Schmintai than PlayStation is.
Pretty much. I mean, you see the
Because even though that they weren't always for kids, that's their whole moniker now. So that's a thing in my opinion. But PlayStation has always marketed themselves as the console for adults, you know, the mature console, right?
Sure,
and yet there's but they're just they're more censor happy with they're more happy censoring like stuff that Nintendo they're more happy censoring stuff Nintendo should be censoring in my opinion, but they're just not. You know, it's funny in a weird way. It's kind of like a nice role reversal in a weird way. It's just kind of interesting.
Yeah, I remember the Doki Literature Club had an implemented moment.
Well, there's Doki Literature Club. There's also like Devil May Cry as well, which was also funny in my opinion. Like Devil May Cry had all stuff censored when I'm like, what the fuck, really?
Controversial surgeon part in a game that they decided that part's not gonna be playable. It's just gonna be a cutscene. Like what?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Like, come on, I gotta be a console. I can't play shooters on.
I think it's just more, it says something about Sony when Nintendo has more balls than they do to show stuff, you know? Especially since they're the quote-unquote mature console.
They're willing to accept more content than
it's a thing.
All these woke garbos have been recently.
It's one of those things, in my opinion, that I just think they should have more fortitude for. But if the reason Sony has shown me anything is that if they don't change their ways soon, I don't think Sony will be here in the next 5 years.
Nope.
I honestly do not think they'll be here. Because they keep outpricing anyone who would actually buy their console. And then they outprice the actual games. And now they're delivering games that just no one cares about. And delivering such similar games that it's basically the same game. Now, well, not just Concord. Think about it. Fucking God of War. It's still a good game. I'm not saying it's bad. But now take Ghost of Tsushima. What about it?
It just doesn't hit quite like the original.
It's not about the hitting like the originals. They're so similar to their gameplay. Like, you can very easily put them in the same categories. Third-person action adventure, you know, some have stealth elements, some don't. But you can boil them down to third-person action adventure. They're so similar in how they do anything.
That's how genres work.
It's not... They only do one genre. I really can't name a game. They have been doing the same genre for so long that the time they tried to do something different was Concord, and it failed horrendously. I honestly I'm starting to believe that if they fail at any of their like third-person action games or can't seem to evolve into doing different types of genres, I honestly think they'll just kind of die out because of that. Like, get Microsoft crap all you want. At least Doom is somewhat different than, like, Forza Horizon or Halo, you know? Along with fucking, like...
getting a different game each time on Xbox.
Well, it's more...
Kind of.
The way I'd put it as is, like, you can definitely tell there's more genre differences on Xbox than on PlayStation. There's exclusives, but, well, actually I can't say that anymore. They kind of just went pure, like, PCs, Xbox, and PC at the same time, so... But that's a whole other conversation.
To be fair, is it that, considering they still own PC, also...
I mean, yeah. I don't really lose out on that.
I wouldn't blame them.
What's another thing? Take a drink of my Mountain Dew.
Well, how about the state of Xbox as well?
I would say...
Something about anime?
What?
We were something about anime just a minute ago.
Yeah, we're talking about, like, animes and all that shit. Because I was talking about how, like, if you had an anime franchise, what would you want to see as an anime? And I was like, I gotta be honest, I feel like Predator would be a decent anime.
Predator versus Alien, that'd be a great one.
Alien versus Predator? Yeah, that'd be great, actually. I feel like that would be a good anime, actually. Especially if you get the right people to animate it. Get the guys who did Hellsing Ultimate to do it. I feel like that'd be interesting. I feel like that'd be a really good anime, actually. Combination of Grimoire, Fantasy, and Ash would be fun. Ooh, that'd actually be kind of cool. Oh, wait. I got a good idea. I would say a Halo anime.
Oh, yeah.
They did do it. They did like an anthology.
Yeah, there were some shorts that were pretty freaking good.
Yeah, there were shorts that were really good, but I'm talking a full-on series. You know what else I want?
Yeah.
Can we get an anime, a Helldivers anime?
Well, like the Dawn of Super Earth.
Get it done by the guys who did Attack on Titan.
Now, who shouted me out? Why are you shutting the cat out?
Shout out the cat. The cat needs to be shout out. Do it now.
No.
Do it.
Oh no. Please do not the cat.
But my whole thing is, I honestly think if you got the guys who did Attack on Titan to do a Helldivers anime, one, you get the blood and gore correct. But I'm also kind of just curious how they do the story, is my whole thing.
Yeah, that would be kind of a tough topic to consider.
Ow. Hey, Chet.
What else would be the story besides saving the planets, or...
Like, I feel like it'd have to follow, like, a specific unit in a weird way, but I'd also feel like... I feel like you could do a story about it, but it'd have to also be a story about, like... You know, what it's like to live as a Helldiver, I guess? You know, fighting the missions, losing comrades, while at the same time usually being frozen for long periods of time, waking up to find out your planet was dead or some shit, you know? Like, there's potential there.
Yeah,
there's also... Whereas my main character learns of Speedy on Belly Super... Basically, like, there could be lots of things you could do, in my opinion. Actually, you know what? There's also one... So, Star Wars also did an anthology series of animes that they got to let a few Japanese companies do. And I'm gonna be honest, there is like one I really want as a full series, but I know I'm not gonna get. And it was Star Wars Visions Season 1, Episode, I think, 9, and it was the 9th Jedi. And it was perfect. It had a great character as the main character.
Pretty funny, hasn't it?
No, that was the episode. The 9th Jedi was the episode where the girl is the daughter of a sabersmith, and her duty is to deliver the lightsabers to the Margrave, which is also a Jedi Master, and the rest of the Jedi Order before the Sith get their hands on the lightsabers. So, in my opinion, I just thought that was such a great story and could have been such a good off point, considering I think it took 1,000 years in the future. So it's separated from everything we love, so it can be its own thing, while at the same time it can be an entirely new thing, you know? Because I'm gonna be honest, I honestly think the one problem the Star Wars sequels had is that they were so close to, like, Luke and the Empire's era that I feel like it took away a lot of what made that saga special, you know? Like, the originals are what everyone holds dear, and then the prequels are starting to become more loved. But I think the sequels should have ran more by themselves, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, pretty much.
I don't know. But that's what I thought. I also think, like, I think Warhammer would also have a good animated franchise. I feel like that'd be a cool place to make an anime from. I just don't know which one you'd make it from, just because there's so much you could do with it, you know?
With the Warhammer, and why is there 40,000 of them?
Like, why is there 40,000 Warhammers?
I am the flag.
Like, who was Horus?
Who was Horus? Why was he a horse? Why was he an asshole? Oh, daddy issues. That makes sense.
But what caused them?
My father didn't love me.
My father did not hug me. I will murder him. In Minecraft.
Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
God.
I don't know. I don't know. I have pet peeves about a lot of series out right now.
My dad roasted my Minecraft house because he said, "Why do you have 2 beds? You don't have a girlfriend."
I don't know. There's just a lot of things I have pet peeves about.
Yeah.
It's more of a matter of being faithful to the existing lore, because right now the live-action Warhammer show is unlikely to happen because writers don't want to follow the existing lore. And I'm gonna be honest, I hate modern writers. I have to be honest. I hate modern writers, and for the very reason of they don't want to follow the lore. If you can't...
They just want to shove their ideology
They
and all
want
that
their own
bullshit.
stuff. If you want your own stuff, get your own stuff. Don't...
Make your own stuff.
Go make your own stuff. Don't try and take someone else's series and then throw your own ideas into it. It doesn't help anyone. It makes you look like an ass.
And everyone hates you for it.
Exactly.
Dragon Age, anyone?
I was gonna say The Witcher. I think Witcher is probably the best way to say it. Because Witcher, they actively threw out the main character who everyone loved because he just wanted to be faithful to the series. They said they could do it better than the original writer, and then made their own thing in the Witcher universe, which was so ass, everyone forgot about it. I hate modern writers because they always think they could do it better. When I'm gonna be honest, the best writers right now are the ones who are humble. Writers like that aren't humble. Like, I respect most Japanese writers because they wrote their story, it was their idea, they got to make it however they wanted to make it, and that's, I think, what gives them right to be somewhat above some of the other writers who think, oh, I'm good, I'll come on to
fun of manga writers and animes for having ridiculous concepts and names and shit, but hey, at least they're trying to come up with original shit.
Exactly! Like, fuck it. My Hero Academia is literally basically a world where everyone gets superheroes. It's kind of dumb, some of them have really weird powers, but fuck it. That's a cool idea. No, modern day writers are more obsessed with shoving their own ways of how to do Star Wars or their own ways of doing Witcher and saying fuck the original writer.
You know what the woke nonsense.
There's an isekai about someone being reincarnated as a fucking sword.
One of the latest...
that has a fan base.
Like, one of the latest animes I've seen is an anime where they go into a dungeon to save someone, but they're forced to eat monsters, and that's half the premise, is eating monsters. Like,
yeah, that's Delicious Dungeon, right?
Yeah, Delicious Dungeon. It's just, to me, I'm kind of like, modern writers, at least with some areas, I have returned. There is a vending machine isekai. There is a vending machine isekai.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh my goodness.
Where's the main character in the vending machine? Exactly. But my thing is this, modern writers I've seen are more willing to take existing properties and then put whatever they want into it just because they want to do their own thing.
And then ruin it.
And they ruin it. My whole problem is you shouldn't be doing that. You should make your own thing because not only would you get more credit for it, but at the same time, you'd be more... The thing is this.
When it fails, they wouldn't have no one to blame it on.
Exactly.
So in other words, they just make fan fictions official and then wonder why everybody's attacking them.
I don't know. For me, I'm more of the fact of these writers piss me off, and one reason I agree with the writer's strike, but with some of the people in it, it makes it hard to root for them, you know? It's one of those things of, I agree that AI shouldn't be used in all writings. I agree that they shouldn't be able to take your writings and use AI from it. But at the same time, the people advocating for it are some of the people that actively shit on other writers because they think they can be better than them. Some of the writers in the writer's strike are the people who work on, like, fucking... What is it? My brain's blanking because of everything, but it's, Rings of Power. And they actively shitted on Tolkien. And I'm like, motherfucker, no! Tolkien fucking had his specific things. Like, it's one of those things of, I want to root for them, but at the same time, everyone I want to root for is a fucking asshole. You know? Where's the big... Yeah, it's just a very frustrating situation, you know?
New Dragon Age game, anyone?
Let me be honest, I don't really care too much about Dragon Age, mostly because I've only played, like, Inquisition. That enemy is not that bad. Also, hi. Hey, Fiend, how's it going, mate? Freaking...
Yeah, I've heard a lot of horror stories about the new one.
But no, my whole thing with modern writers is... That's why I give so much, you know, credit to Japan and all their writers and all that shit, is because unlike everything right now, they come out with original ideas. Like, that's just why I give them more credit.
You
Said dinner nice. Yeah.
It's a night they come up with ideas that only one person would ever think of, like, and then they just make an epic series out.
My thing is this: they come up with original concepts that no one would think about, and then because the thing is this: in my opinion, there's no such thing as a bad character. There's only bad writing. The reason I say that is because they made a vending machine story about a vending machine isekai. I'm sorry, at that point, I really don't think there's any such thing as a bad character. Dragon Age isn't what the original used to be. People wouldn't mind the Veilguard. It was its own thing. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of agree. But at the same time, I feel like some of the I would have put it. Some of the stuff they kind of like the dialogue. It's written poorly.
No.
The dialogue is written poorly. People don't talk in Veilguard the way normal people do in some of the instances and how they interact. It's actually kind of hard to.
I'm binary.
Like
I don't feel like a man or a woman.
The point I'm trying to make is they don't talk normally. They don't talk like actual people. They talk very. They interact as if they know they're. They interact as if they know they're talking out. They interact as if they know they're in the real world, which in their world wouldn't make sense. You know, it's immersion breaking in a weird way. I think that's my problem. The writing is more immersion breaking, which I think ruins its experience. And honestly, the one problem I do have recently is everyone's saying that Veilguard did well. Like, it performed fine.
No, it didn't.
It didn't. The reason is because they full stopped, no DLC for the game, no nothing for it. They're immediately going to Mass Effect. A company that's succeeding doesn't need to do that.
No, it shouldn't.
And I'm gonna be honest, I don't hear anyone. I also don't hear anyone hammering for like DLC at the same time. Like, let's put it this way. Fucking what is it? Fucking Baldur's Gate. Let's go back to that. I know I keep bringing this game up, but it really did change gaming for the better, in my opinion. But when Baldur's Gate came out, everyone was like, Baldur's Gate DLC win! Baldur's Gate DLC win! And then they keep updating the game, and they come out with, we're not doing DLC, we don't need to do DLC. But that was like a year after. You know? There's a difference. When it comes to fucking...
Says a lot when people look forward to DLCs, and usually nowadays,
like,
they're like...
people even looking forward to Elden Ring's DLC more. But the point is, you hear about it. I haven't heard anything other than, it did fine, and other people going like, oh no, it was not great. And then themselves coming out like maybe, not even a week after it releases, going like, we're gonna go straight into the next Mass Effect game. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Like, that's not the sign of a good, successful game in any regard.
If it's so successful, why are they moving games already?
Yeah, I think it's a little too soon to move games. That's why I don't think it did well at all. But I will say this, 70,000 isn't a small number. I will say that. It's not a small number, but it's nowhere where they... I think the thing is this. When it comes to BioWare, it's not the best game. I think it's probably okay in the realm of where it is. It's a good... That's a good, I'd say 4 or 5. It's average.
Just 0 in the terms of writing and
in terms of writing, I think that's where it gets its 4 or 5. If the writing was if the writing was better, it'd be a good 4. I think it'd be a good 7. But the writing isn't great, so I think it's more of a 4. You know.
Pretty much.
I will say this though, as it comes to that game, I'm just kind of sad because I was kind of hoping for a good game, but at this point I'm not holding my breath. For me, though, I will say this. I liked BioWare, but I know BioWare nowadays isn't the BioWare I grew up with. Kind of like the same thing with Bethesda. That's kind of why I hope Microsoft actually takes their rights to Fallout and gives it to, I hope they give it to, fucking Obsidian. Because Obsidian, holy shit, they have been crushing it. Hell, I played Outer Wilds, and the Outer Wilds game... Fucking, even though it's AA and it's technically not AAA, has more shit that was more impactful to the side quests and stories than anything that fucking Obsidian, that fucking like, that fucking shit Bethesda did, you know? Bethesda, they just don't have it the way Obsidian has it anymore, you know? Obsidian is original creator of Fallout. I know, right? That's what makes them cool. I hope they get the series back, because unlike Bethesda, they know how to use that franchise. I had to leave the chat. My mom finally came in. Okay, see you later. Feel free to join in anytime, though. Shit, I'm on fire! Well, but yeah, no. For me, I think like there's certain things that I'm gonna be honest. I think recently writing has become a big issue for me because the quality of writing has gone down so badly. It's actually shocking. And I think we've been dealing with such bad writers since 2018. I think it really got bad around The Last Jedi. I think The Last Jedi is where everyone started seeing the writing go so horrendous, in my opinion. What do you think, Ray?
Sorry, I was supposed to calling a bug, but yeah, it seems like the last general 10 years of writing, not just the Hollywood, but you know, just everything narrative-wise just been going downhill for like the past 5-10 years.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm just like, I think it started getting like super bad during The Last Jedi, if that makes sense. Because I remember The Last Jedi coming out and me going like, I didn't really like it that much. You know? I think that's kind of like my turning point, if that makes sense. Because like up until then, things came out, they weren't horrendous, but they weren't bad. And then fucking like, you know, Last Jedi comes out, Star Wars Episode 7 wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad for a reason, and I was kind of hopeful for 8. And then I get my hopes up, and then I watch it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is actual garbage. Exclusives? I'm gonna be honest, I don't see the purpose for exclusives anymore, and I honestly think at the rate it's going, exclusives won't matter. And I honestly think the reason is because if it goes to PC eventually, people are more likely to wait for it to go to PC than they are to not. And the reason is because it saves them money. It saves them money at the end of the road. That's why. Exclusives don't have a reason to exist in the way they did before. Exactly. Like, there's no reason to get it. Like, how to put it? The only reason that fucking Sony has exclusives anymore is because, unlike Microsoft, they can't really... I think they could release it day one, but they wouldn't get the same benefits that Xbox does. But that's just how the games play, you know? It's the driving force. Yeah, they used to be the driving force, and the reason to get that console was because of that game. Well, the problem is they put it on PC.
Hydrate, bitch!
Oh god, oh god.
I will hydrate, thank you.
Ah!
I got the fucking Stalker Hive. Let's go.
Yeah, you might want to call us in.
Calling you in, sorry. I'm just kind of running because I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
Yeah, let me fucking take a drink real quick. Hopefully. Ah. I'm gonna be honest though, I think when it comes to writers, I think a lot of them also have this weird ego about them. Like an undeserved ego, if that makes sense, you know? Like, instead of, like, how about... I've seen more more writers recently come out and go like, oh, you just didn't understand my work. When it should be, oh shit, I wrote something bad. How do I come back and fix it, you know?
Oh my god. Okay, we got a hunter.
I know, we had to go to the other side and actually do the main objective, otherwise we're gonna get fucked here. So just fucking go the other way. There's this. Let's go. Fucking don't drop your fucking thing on my fucking mech. Swear to God. Damn it, Ray. Safe writers get paid more often. It's not even about safe writers. It's... The writers nowadays have an ego. They think they're better than the writers that wrote books that they're making into TV shows, and I think that's actually a problem. Like, the reason you're making a TV show about this man's book is because it's good. So true. Oh, true. They made way too many Mangler spawns in BO6. Oh, damn. So in an industry that currently prioritizes profit over creativity, the writers have been bring in money will get hired more often. I fully, yeah, no, I understand that. My point is this. You're a writer for a TV show or a movie, yes. But you're taking someone else's IP, someone else's writing, and turning that into a live-action picture. Or a live-action this, or an animated that. You know? Would your first response be, I'm going to erase everything that person did to make my own version of it because I am so much better? The answer would probably no, because you're not an idiot. Their answer is yes, because fuck you, I'm better than you. And my answer is, you're making something because of their work. Without their work, you would not have a job right now. That I 100% guarantee. So, you may bring in money for someone or something like this, that, or the other. But when it comes to that person's work, the guy who did Witcher, the guy who did, like, Tolkien, anyone else like that? I'm sorry, but you're just not as good as them. And the reason is because you're working on their work. You know, you're working on an adaptation of their writing. At that point, you have to say, this technically isn't mine. Even Peter Jackson, who I love the Lord of the Rings movies, fucking took inspiration for the books and tried to follow them as faithfully as possible. Modern day writers would throw out the original books. And people, even actors, who fucking like Henry Cavill, who try to stay as faithfully as they can to the books, get told by these writers, you're not doing what we wanted, you know? This is not what we wanted. We wanted to do this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I don't care. The entire reason you're working on... Oh, fuck you. Like, the entire reason any one of them is working right now is because of other people's work, and that's what pisses me off more than anything else. The author only made around 10k because decline royalties for the games. Yeah, it's not like, yeah, I fully agree with that. Yeah. But then again, that's more of his fuck up, in my opinion. You know? That's all I'm saying.
Charger.
Where? Ping it.
On me, two of them.
Ping it. Use Q. Okay, they're dead. Sorry. But no, yeah, that's there's a difference. That's the writer not realizing what he has on his hand. But then again, he didn't realize how big the games are gonna be. That's his own fuck up. You know? That's his fuck up on that end. What I'm talking about is writers that take his work, know exactly who they're working on, know exactly how big this franchise is, and then say, I can do better than him. You know? Because at that point, why do you even need that job? Write a book, and then you'll be a bestseller, you know, if you think you're that good. They don't do that. They just take his work, or anyone else's that ever worked, and then say, oh no, I'm so much better than they are, you know? And then when everyone hates their shit, they're like, oh my gosh, they're being mean to me. I don't know. I just, as of right now, that's why I consume more anime or just in general manga or something else like that. Because right now, I just don't like writers in like West and all that shit. Because I honestly think they have an ego that is undeserved. What do you think, Pi? Actually, I never asked.
I don't watch a lot of stuff to begin with.
You know what? That's actually understandable.
If something catches my interest, I'll watch it. But like, if it doesn't, I just don't bother watching it.
What was the last thing you watched?
A lot of this debate between modern writers and stuff like that, that doesn't particularly apply to me. And that's just because, like, I'm not really paying attention to that field at all.
You know what? That's actually a fair point. I actually have a question then. What was the last thing you watched then? I'm curious.
World Trigger.
That's understandable. Let's see.
I do want to preface that it was also my 4th time watching it.
You know what? That's fair. I rewatch The Lord of the Rings all the time.
I just want World Trigger's show to keep going, because goddamn, they're good.
There's one show I want to keep going, but I'm not sure it's going to keep going. Or I'm ever going to get another season, and that's Log Horizon. Oh shit, this thing's out of ammo. That's not working. That's going badly.
Oh god.
Okay, bad idea, but good outcome. Run! Grenade, 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 grenade. Oh my gosh, I think the last anime I watched was re-watched a Gundam Zero. Oh, the Gundam Witch. Yeah.
Oh, ow.
That was a good one from what I heard. But then again, Gundam usually is pretty fire, I'm gonna be honest. Not all of them, but I will say a lot of the series are decently good. Shit, run! We gotta kill the 14 enemies! Okay. We did it! Let's fucking go. Let's go grab that last thing and leave. Holy.
Oh
Gundam,
my god.
Gundam 00? No, wait. Sorry, I was thinking Gundam Witch of Mercury. Sorry.
The laser was following me.
Yeah, no, I was thinking Gundam Witch of Mercury. That was my bad. Yeah. Yeah. That's my bad. 20 minutes remaining. Sweet. Let's go. You gotta grab that last little side quest thing and then fucking book it, basically. Although, I'm gonna throw this, though, first. Hey yo, Dark Spectre! I'll say that I have had a friend of mine say good things about World Trigger. Nice. But I just couldn't enjoy it. I got generally bored for me. I think that's just your own taste, you know? Like, I will say one thing. There's one series I just can't get into. I can't get into Dune. I don't know why. I can't get into it. I don't know why. I just never been able to get into. I just never been able to get into Dune. Okay, let's leave. We have to leave now. Dune or Doom? No, I can get into Doom. I love Doom. I don't like Dune. You know, with the sand and the fucking clans and the worm god emperor thing. Like, I can't get into it, and I don't know why. I just... Fucking my brothers... like, one of my brothers is really into it. My mom's even into it. But I just can't get into it. I don't know. It's just... I don't know. Wait, Ray, what's this... Wait, what's the series for you guys that you just can't get into? Ray?
Oh, God. Sorry. I'm kind of getting tired, but, but when it comes to me, I'll tell you.
Okay. Alright, what about you? I'm curious.
Hmm?
What's a series that you just can't get into?
Most mainstream anime.
Fair
That's
point.
not a jab at the mainstream anime. I just do not have the attention span to watch that many episodes.
No, that's fair. I can't watch most popular anime that comes out nowadays. Hey, you got someone that just like you.
Well, I think for me, at least for the first seasons, I just cannot get past whatever reason. It's Game of Thrones. Like I don't know what it is, but I just cannot.
For me, it's I don't mind Game of Thrones. I don't like Game of Thrones for the reason that everyone has been trying to be Game of Thrones ever since it ended, basically. You know? Like, the first thing everyone says about their new live-action series is it's just like Game of Thrones, you know? That's the problem I have with Game of Thrones, is everyone tried to be like it, you know? I don't know. For me, it was just more of a... I don't know. I think it was like a series I like, but the problem I have with it is that it was just such a good series that the fact that when it ended, everyone was trying to be like it, so it kind of tainted everything around it. My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, all of them just don't work for me. I like them, but for me, I think the best one out of all of them was probably, I'm gonna be honest, I think the best one out of all those for me was probably Demon Slayer. I didn't like, I mean, I liked My Hero, but for me, I just kind of lost interest after, like, I'm trying to remember, it was like season 3. I don't know, because the whole thing that made Deku special to me was the fact he didn't have powers, and when he just got his power and then actually mastered it, is kind of like, cool, but I'm also like, oh my gosh, the one thing that made him unique more than anything else is now kind of gone.
It's actually why I like World Trigger. Osamu is not in a position, and won't be for a long-ass time, where he's going to be powerful like that. He has to rely on his smarts.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. That's what made Izuku always special to me, is that he was a character from a shonen who had to rely on his brain more than his brawn, and then after a while, it just became, I'm gonna punch you really, really hard. You know? At least that's my only criticism of it. I mean, other than that, it's been okay from what I've heard. Just to me, that was like the thing that made My Hero special. Go-Go Loser Ranger was a lot more fun for me than My Hero and the World Trigger. Oh. I think that's just personal taste. For me, I've been enjoying Kaiju number 8 a lot. Because to me, that was just really interesting. But yeah, I've been enjoying like Kaiju number 8 a lot. Just because I like the premise of, you know, decently old guy trying to make his dream come true. This is like his last chance, and at his last chance, he becomes a monster. The one thing he actively hates in order to, you know, actively fight monsters. So that's what makes his whole thing compelling, you know?
Level up, let's go.
Let's go, we're winning. As long as we actually defend this planet, we get to finish the space station. Oh my gosh. Because like, I'm curious to see what happens when we actually get the space station. I'm covered in goo. I'm good. I have been good.
You got...
I got good. Okay. Go to the thing, go to the planet. Okay, let's see. Ready? Get ready for another defense mission. But yeah, no, fucking. Oh, what is it? I'm gonna be honest. Right? Right. Oh wait, hey, Kai. You said you wanted to stream, right?
Yes.
What's one thing you're actually looking forward to getting? Because I don't know if you streamed beforehand, or I think you have. I'm just blanking on it right now. Have you streamed beforehand?
I attempted at one point, but I didn't really do much of it.
Okay. So,
aside from just showing my friends how to play some games that they were struggling with.
Alright. So now I have a question for you. What is something you're looking forward to when you actually start streaming?
Don't know.
Alright. How about you, Ray? When it comes to streaming, what's something you usually look forward to?
Generally just being able to relax.
Being able to chill. The big chill. I kind of get that. Now I have another question. What's the thing you dread?
So sometimes just not like you just kind of worry if you're gonna have the right vibe or.
I get that.
And not knowing that sometimes gets me.
So, like, not having the right vibe. Is there anything else?
No, that's really it.
Just the vibe? Alright. Okay, now, what's the thing after stream that you hate doing the most?
Having zero time to actually do other stuff and having to go.
You cut out at the end, mate.
Generally, because of the time I stream, like it's having to basically in stream immediately and go
right to bed.
Anything else?
Yeah, I kind of get that. My whole new schedule is basically the moment I'm off stream, I chill out for a bit. The moment I go lay down, get ready for bed, and then before I actually go to bed, I edit at least one video. That's my whole new thing.
Time, I would.
Well, the thing is, I spend out like an extra hour up just to make sure I actually get that video edited because I know I need to start doing that. You know, I need the daily shit, or not daily shit, but I need at least a video out a week. You know, it's something I feel like I've been needing to do for a while.
So we're at a defense mission.
Yep, go fucking close those walls. Don't be any female VTuber. Close the walls.
So
I'm gonna get so much shit for that. I'm gonna get so much shit for that. People are pulling out their phones and going on Twitter right now. Oh, I'm gonna get so much shit for that. Incendiary mines. I'm gonna throw mines on this side. Hopefully that's farther enough. One. Shit, that's a rocket turret. I meant for the other turret. Oh, well. Okay. Shock turret? Okay, go, go, go. Let's go. I am ready for this. Hopefully. Okay, that's one down. Oh shit, I fell on the other side of the wall. Fuck me. I guess I'm holding the wall now. Oh, fuck me. Okay, that one's down. Ah, the wall's down. Fuck. I don't like.
Sorry.
Oh, are both walls down? Fuck. I don't like any of this right now. Holy shit! The fucking not even one missile's gone off, and we lost both walls. Shit. We got one missile away. We gotta fucking hold for like 7 more. I would run. I would run right now, Ray. Running is probably preferable.
I'm already running. I'm already running.
Good. Oh my gosh.
Okay, that sounded like Titus from Final Fantasy X.
It might be the same voice actor. It legit could be. I know they got the guy who did Spider-Man in PlayStation 4's version to do one of the characters in this, or like one of the voices. So it's not like they don't have actually good voice actors in this game. Yeah. Oh yeah, fucking. Let's see. I'm gonna throw that over here. That over there. Some mines. More mines. I'm just throwing down mines at this point. We're just mining the entire area. Gosh. You know, we're not doing as bad as I thought.
Yeah, after we solidified, or we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're not doing as not doing as bad. I would run back though, just a little bit. What the fuck? Oh come on! That was kind of bullshit. Yeah, my gosh. You loading? Actually, question. Ray, what is something you want to do as a streamer?
One day I would like to be an anime expert.
What?
But yeah, not as an attendee, but like as a.
As attendee of what? You cut out at the very end of your sentence,
Anime
mate.
Expo.
Oh yeah, you cut out, mate. I know that's something going around.
Yeah, I think Discord's just kind of off its rocker.
Yeah. What about you, Pi? I'm curious.
Huh? What was the question?
What is something as a streamer you want to do? Is there anything specific goal, or do you just want to do it for shits and giggles?
Just for something to do.
You know what? That's understandable.
I think I'm not sure if you know about this or not, but you're about to learn anyway. I'm on SSDI, and like that's for several good reasons. So like there's not really much I can do. So like it's just something to pass the time. And since I can only get X amount of work a week, the best way to do that is just stream on weekends. Simple as that.
You know what? That's fair. I was just curious because I'm like, I don't know. I just like.
It's also a decent way to meet new people. So like, there's also that.
You know what? That's a fair point. I was just curious because some people have goals, other people don't have anything, and just doing it for shits and giggles. Other people want the fame, the rich, the glory, and then they seek it out and then lose their minds. And I wish I was joking. They actually legit sometimes lose their minds.
I don't need any of that.
Oh, I know. It's just that's what some people's like things are. I'm just saying the average, you know.
As it is at the moment, I make about as much money as a minimum wage worker, and I literally don't do anything. That's what I mean by like, I don't particularly need anything.
You know what? That's fair.
Oh god, I'm backing up.
Boop. The thing's alive. Nice. I'm just gonna fucking keep bombarding that until it's all dead. Oosh. Oh shit!
No!
I died by burning.
You killed me!
I'm dead.
You bastard!
I'm dead.
You killed yourself and me. Damn!
Call us in, you idiot! Why are you running all the way back there? Fuck, man! I guess he's closing the gate. I guess we're coming back here now. Womp, 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 womp.
No, fortifying a position.
Basically. I'm leaving the rocket out there because I know it's gonna do damage. I just wish I had my mines back. I have an idea. We come up with a website called Mindspace. The entire site is just about putting mines in space. I like rockets. Rockets are nice.
Well, what the hell?
What? What?
The flamethrower will never deploy. It is stuck in limbo.
Oh no. That's interesting.
There's a quasar cannon behind us.
Funsies, I'm calling down my mines. Oh, mines. I'm not the only mine enjoyer. Machine gun sentry. Honestly, we're holding really, really well, all things considered. Bug tunnel. Fuck you, bug tunnel. Eat airstrike. Also, I'd back up right just in case. I'd back. Oh wait, no, he's gonna die.
No, I'm behind you.
Yeah, I know. Falling down another rocket turret.
If these get really bad, I have a 500 pound.
That's nice. 500-pound bomb.
It makes things go boom.
Open the bomb bay doors. We should have like an entire like bombing run that isn't just like 3 bombs. It should be like one of those like long line bombing runs, you know? The ones where you just drop like 80 bombs all at once.
So carpet bombing?
Like a carpet bombing, yes. It does like 3 runs, but it takes like 3 minutes to return, you know? But it just like annihilates anything in its area. I think that'd be great, actually. Incoming orbital bombardment. Napalm version.
Well, so much for that turret.
Nice. More mines! Mines! No more mines. Mine moors. Yes, they're now mine moors.
The claymores? What?
Mine moors. They are mine moors.
More mine more?
Mine moors.
More
They're
mines.
mines, but moors. There are more of my mines. Mine moors. Okay, we did it. Let's fucking go. Time to extract.
Yeah, extradition in progress.
Literally, that's the thing. We must extract all. Shuttle inbound, extraction inbound. That's Dave. Oi. Bam, bam, bam. Nice.
It's like we got high praise for the democracy office.
Yeah, we can accomplish the mission. The defense mission was good, and yay. Oh my gosh.
Smell that? That's the smell of freedom.
You can smell that?
You smell it everywhere because we're free.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was the bug guts. The bug guts. Not the budget cuts, the bug guts.
I mean, if you're inhaling it, I mean, you're gonna smell it.
Fair point. Oh my gosh. Victory! But I think with this one, I'm going to call it a night and raid out. The question is, who do we actually raid? So, let's see. Who are we gonna raid? I'd say we should raid Ella's doing her thing. You know what? Let's, stream 2. Getting the Oyster's doing his thing. You know what? Let's raid Emery. Yeah, let's raid Emery. Why not? Do it Overwatch 2. Thank you guys so much for being here. Tomorrow I will be doing an art stream, and I think Mio's joining me alone. I think I have to go ask again. But thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for being here. We got a good. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day. Good night, everybody. Oh yeah, the raid message will be friggin' raid with the emoji. If it'll let me bring up emojis. Oh god, I think my chat, this fucking thing crashed on me. Please don't crash on me. No!
Damn.
It's just taking forever to rate it. It's taking forever to do anything right now. That's the thing. That is the chat message. Everyone feel free to spam it all to your heart's content. Thank you so much for being here. Bye!
With that.